Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Flat Fam? What's up, Tony? What's up, Akanyel? Jupiter, Rip Wizard, Blaine, Burial Grizzly, Vibes, Flat Fam, Dice. What's up, man? What's up, Aiden? New reveal starts in about 25 minutes. What's up, guys? Just chilling, man. We are just chilling until the new reveal starts. It's about 25 minutes. These minions. I am not needed here. Oh shit, we're losing C. I'm gonna go and get C. I'm good, thanks. How are you guys doing, man? Yeah, any guesses for the weapon choice? Oh no. Oh no, I can't block. I need to warm up. Chill. Yeah. Fine. I need to warm up, man. My eyes are like a little bit crusty. Sometimes it do be like that, Big Mike. You're right. Definitely Arabian. I mean, I'm guessing so. Like, you know, the whole theme of the season and stuff. You know. Okay. Wake up. Oh, he beats that. Yay. Oh my god, that's so fun. Gosh. Do you think it's going to be OP? I mean, they're usually pretty strong. These new Outlanders, aren't they? Like so far, Pirate was pretty strong. Medjai's strong, especially in team fights. They're both like really good in team fights. So, assuming that this one keeps up the trend, you know. How long till the reveal? About 20 minutes, 25 minutes, guys. So I'm just doing a couple of minions just to like chill out, get you guys in here, you know. Get you, oh fucking hell, BP shit me up then. First time seeing your face, you have a nice beard. Yo, cheers, man. Yo. Okay. Best go and actually do some work, like do my job, you know. Get down. Let me tickle you, bro. I got my warden strip 70. I have so much respect for you. Ah, good job, man. Keep repping the warden. Like, not repping as in repping up because you can't anymore because you rep 70, but I mean, you know what I mean. I always got massive respect for my fellow warden mains. Hey, do you guys like the t-shirt? The Melania. You can't see it properly. Wait. There you go. I just got this brand new t-shirt today. Oh. Uh-oh, I got people coming. Ding, ding, ding. Favorite McDonald's order? Well, if it's breakfast, gotta be a double sausage and egg McMuffin. But anything else, I'm not a massive fan of McDonald's. But probably just fucking chicken strips, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? Can't really go wrong with chicken strips. I feel like I am not needed right now. If you didn't tell already, I don't play a lot of fours. Where'd you get the shirt? The website. The website's called Hard Times Clothing. Yeah, Hard Times Clothing. It's they've got shitloads of cool shirts from games and anime and all that stuff. I spent a lot of money on that website, to be honest. Favorite takeaway order? Probably chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan, love it. Do I make this? Do you think? No. That's a good job it didn't let me jump there, to be fair, like. What's up, bro? Whew. Down. Ad profundis. Oh crap, my guard moved. Please help. Damn it. Were you in Clutch's stream earlier? Yes. Big Tasty. Yeah. Yeah, I like the big cheeseburgers and stuff. But I've been dieting for a little bit now, so because I'm lifting weights and stuff, so I am currently doing caloric deficit. Mr. Rude. No. How dare you? Bash. Bush. 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 I scared break. Thank you for confirming my heavy. What's up, Ducky? I'm good. How are you, man? You guys excited for the new reveal? You should be. You should be. That's all I'm saying. I mean, not that I would know. I don't know. I've never seen her or him. You know. But if I was to take a wild guess, I would say you guys should be very excited. Very. I mean, it's a new hero, right? Of course you're going to be excited. Victory. Psyched for the reveal? Yes. What's your favourite cheese? I don't really have a favourite cheese, to be honest. I guess since I'm in a calorie deficit, I would say 50% fat reduced cheese. Yeah. Yes, that's my favourite right now. I know nothing. I'm practically Jon Snow. I know nothing. Fuck me, I played fucking terrible that game. Look at my team. My team absolutely popped the fuck off. Right. Dark Arashros has invited me, so it would be rude of me not to accept the Great Dark King's invite. You think the hero is gender locked? I'm not sure, but I mean the other Outlanders are, right? So maybe. Possibly. It's a female Shigoki. Bruh. What time does the stream start? In about 15 minutes, guys. So I've got time for a couple of games. And then we will head over to the For Honor Twitch. And we'll see what's cooking. Who is Dark Arashros? He's quite a famous, controversial character to some. But I think he's a nice person. At least he's nice to me. He's nice to me. I know that some people might not like him for whatever reason, but that's nothing to do with me. He's always been very respectful and nice to me, so I play with him sometimes. Was there a teaser? Yeah, there's been a couple of teasers, but they posted a clip on Twitter the other day where it was like a female voice reading some kind of dialogue, so, you know, people are thinking that it's going to be a female character. But other than that, we don't know anything yet, so Eritros, the Italian goat. Cheers from Italy. Do you feel that they removed genders' names and just replaced them with numbers? What you mean, like the body type 1 and body type 2? How do I feel about it? I'm not bothered, mate. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. It's whatever, innit? Makes no fucking difference to me or my life. I don't care. Exactly, who cares? It's whatever. I'm not gonna get all political and stuff, you know. But all I say is I don't care, man. As long as it doesn't nothing harms me, so it's whatever. Come on, man. What are these, bro? High activity, apparently. Fucking 2 minutes. Come on. You think Highlander is OP? No, of course not. He could be a bit annoying to fight against sometimes, but OP? No, absolutely not, man. When is the devs stream chat? In about 15 minutes. The time is in the stream title, by the way, guys. I did update it, didn't I? Did I say 5? Did I put it as 5 PM? UTC, which is in 15 minutes. Yo, I'm doing good, thanks, Fordy. How are you? Started watching you, love the content. Thanks, Bugbear. What's your favourite moon phase? What? I have no idea what you mean. Moon phase. Caveman cult. Where's that from?
Round 1.
How many hours do I have? Probably like 2,500, 3,000, something like that. Oh, water. Oh. Nice power, though. Damn. Yo, I'm doing good, Jinsey. Thank you. How are you? My fellow. You fought well until now. Like that. Why are you playing so gay? Oh my god, dude, please play normal. Man.
Round 2.
It is 2v2 brawls. I peel for you, brother. I'm in the middle of all that shit. Nice. Oh no. I'm panicking. We gotta get rid of that. Nice. What's your thoughts on Reflex Guard? I mean, casual gay ocean can't do anything without his teammate. This is some good soul content, man. I'd probably save this for a video. I think at this point with Reflex Guard, it should probably be removed because, you know, with the game moving in the direction it's moving, everything's quick and now, you know, everything's a bit tougher to deal with. I feel like Reflex Guard, it's about time it was gone, you know. Man, this guy. Oh, he gets revenge already? What? deflect, to be fair.
Victory.
Nice target switch. Kind of saw that a mile away though. Gay ocean. I bet you guys even suck each other, right? This guy, man. Funny. Get skill. Okay. This is why I play brawls with Aerotros, because people are always like this. It's just funny. Gotta laugh at it, really, aren't you? To be fair. When is the video when you? Huh? When is the video when you remove the hood? What, you mean you want me to do a video without the hood? Like, without the indicators? Is that what you mean? Huh. That was pretty funny. Gonna appear in Reddit. Yeah. Again. When's the new hero? 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. 10 minutes and we will see the stream. The stream will start. They're giving you early access again? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I usually do, so we'll... Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I can't say. I don't know. I usually get it, so I don't see why this would be any different. Am I hyped? Oh, yes. Let me just say that this is probably the most... this is probably the most I've been looking forward to a character for a long time. A long time. When I say a long time, I mean all the way back to before BP, Warmonger. This season, I'm very, very excited for. Oh, don't reach that. Oh, nice power. Your teammate is the #1 ranked conqueror. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, he plays on King Angelus's 1v1 series. Yeah, he's the #1 conqueror on King Angelus's series. I feel like Havok's beard grows every live stream. I actually watched it and fucking, oh my god. I actually watched it and brushed it this time, which I don't usually. I'm usually lazy and I just let it fucking do whatever, you know. Fuck! I hate Shigoki, man. Annoying bastard. I knew you would try and do that. I messed up there, I think. Did I mess up? I think I did. I don't know what happened though. How did it get up so fast? I thought I could get a light and then heavy.
Victory.
Oh, it's probably because I dashed forward light. Okay. Got COVID again. Fuck my life. Where is the 1v1 against King Angelus? I messaged him. I asked. I reached out. I said, yeah, we can do it. Whatever. But nope. No response. Which I'm not surprised. I am eating everything right now. Gotta chill a little bit. Nice light. Nice light, Ed, but that was well played. I just ate too much fucking... I ate way too much though. Where's the new hero reveal? 5 minutes, guys. Chill. Yo, Annie. Did you? I'm sorry. I missed it. Nice, dude. Well played. When we will see new games? I don't know, man. Wait for a game to come along that actually interests me, you know? Waiting for a game that comes along that pulls me in. Annie, are you home now? I'm guessing so. You're not fucking messaging me while you're driving, are you? You look rather handsome. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. You can dash forward into... You can dash forward into top heavy, but... Oh, okay. Right, Eritros, I have to go. Because stream's starting soon. I have to go. Let me message him actually, just in case. Where is he? Go games, Eritros. My friend. Oh, he's in the chat. What's up, dude? GG's, man. Thanks for the invite. I always enjoy playing with you. But, yes, new reveal is starting now. So let's have a see what's cooking. For Honor Gaming. You played DKO? Yes. It is pretty fun. Right, let's turn off the Final Fantasy lo-fi. Yeah, DKO is pretty fun. I did a couple of videos on it with John. I was playing King Arthur.
Prepare me for the sight that lay before me. The horizon danced in the heat of the sun, fighters who moved closer and closer to our kingdom. The bright
does
sun
Animal
reflected
Crossing.
in the metal mask of
No.
the one at the front of the pack.
Have you played through Sekiro with John yet? We tried it, but it was a little bit janky. It was, well, I say a little bit. It was really, really fucking janky. So we decided that we were going to play through Elden Ring Seamless Co-op instead. So that's because that's probably better. But yeah, the Sekiro Co-op mod is janky as fuck, man. Havok, I love you. Who's that? Someone in the chat. When this stream starts, I'm going to need you guys' help to, you know, get the volume levels right.
Forced to play host to darkness personified.
JG Supremacy. Yo, what's up, Princess Haley? Are you the Princess Haley from TikTok?
Into the Sultana. I begged my liege to cast her out.
Guys, get excited. Trust me. Get excited, because I'm telling you, man. I've just got that weird feeling that this might be... They might. I've just got a feeling, you know. There's a feeling inside where I think that this is going to be amazing.
I should have disobeyed my orders and risked being
Just a feeling.
myself. Perhaps if I had done so, none of this would have happened.
Anyone know what Havok's accent is?
My life,
I would just say, like...
a worthy trade.
I don't know.
It is now too late.
Like, I'm near Manchester, but I'm not like... I don't talk like a proper Manc, you know?
And my dear Sultana, slain.
How are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. What class do you think it will be? Oh god, I don't know. No idea.
I do not know what she saw in the relic, but whatever it is, I will stop her.
Wigan Manchester hybrid.
Lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
We will rebuild the
Bit of like Wigan kind of accent. Right, I need you guys' help, please, for the volume levels. Outlander Assassin, you think? It's possible. Yo, little EKs. Welcome. First time catching a stream. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I know you're a very regular commenter on the videos. I appreciate you so much. Are you bald? Yes, I am bald and beautiful. I'm like Johnny Sins bald.
Welcome, Warriors. We are once again live with the Warriors Den. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Nolan.
Happy New Year to you, Brian.
Yeah.
Guys, let me know about the volume.
We can still say it.
Chinese New Year was just last week too, so I mean it's still very relevant.
Love a technicality.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
What about this?
Welcome, everyone, to once again another Warriors Den. We have a great show lined up for you today. And as you can see,
oh, my mother is really well, thank you.
Said, we are live.
We're live. Yeah.
We're doing the things. You're seeing the things. We can see chat. Sir Dolphin Master. I don't think we'll be able to nerf that belt for you, but you know, hearts go out.
We'll try. We'll talk to JC. Maybe we'll see
How's
if
that?
we can
How's
lower
that?
the damage
Good?
numbers a bit. So.
But a couple
more.
of things to get through before we jump into the meat and potatoes of the show is we've got Pro-Am's update. Sign-ups end today at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. We did that to avoid that confusing midnight. What day is midnight? So sign-ups end today, and
All
so
good,
get
yeah?
signed up
Nice
because
one.
the competition
Cheers, I
starts on
appreciate
January
yous.
28th. And then remember to tune in to the For Honor Twitch on February 5th.
Appreciate
That's
you
a
guys.
Sunday for the finals and the grand final grudge match. So the finals will determine who gets the prizes, which are these awesome color 3D print statues with a custom base, and the grudge match grand
Can
finals.
you skip forward to where they reveal the hero? I wish.
Cross region.
No, I don't wish, but.
Yeah. But there will be more information in the chat if you want. There should be sign-up links dropping in just a second, so you can head on over to Battlefy, sign up there. So we'll
How's
have
that, guys?
the
Yeah?
links
All good?
coming wherever. What side? Chat's over
All good,
here.
all good.
Yeah.
It's always
there.
confusing to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this Warriors Den is live as well. Usually do it pre-recorded, but this one's live.
No, I believe there's some stuff they can win just
Hi,
for,
pre-recorded Havok.
You're absolutely
Bruh,
right,
come
Brian.
on.
Thank you for cameras over. Yes, you're absolutely right. So I mean, here you are today. It's live. It's Twitch. That's definitely not distracting at all.
Yeah, it's
and
live.
yes, so while you're live with us today, make sure you link your Ubisoft accounts to Twitch. And for every 30 minutes you stay with us and watch, you can get a scavenger crate drop. So look out for that. And also, you can be
How long
entered
until
into
they
a chance
reveal?
to win
It's
100,000
usually not
steel.
too long after they start.
And also, or also,
That's a
the
lot of
new
dough.
hero. It is a lot. It's a lot of dough, and so you get a chance to win the 100,000 steel, or even the new hero. So yeah, stick around, watch, and your chances can only improve from there. So keep an eye out on that. There we go. And then also, I mean, streaming is not just for us today. You know, we have more Twitch fun coming up in the near future here, starting next week with the launch of the TU2 from February 2nd to the 9th. If you are streaming Twitch or streaming For Honor on Twitch and you're one of the top 10 streamers, you can win 100,000 steel just by streaming and having people watch. So that's super cool. So hope you enjoy that. And if you're not into streaming too and you just want to just be part of the show and just watch along, just by watching as a viewer, you can also win fabulous prizes, which are all listed there on the side, somewhere on screen for you to see. Just don't forget you have to claim your prize every time they unlock. So you do have to keep checking back in. Don't make my mistake where like hours go by.
Yo,
and
William,
I wonder
thanks
why
so
only,
much
like,
for the
my
10,
first
man.
hour is still
Huge
there.
fan,
I have
hope
to
this
claim it all.
helps.
So,
Always
but you have
enjoying
a
the
whole
funny
week
content.
to do it. So
Thank you
know,
so much,
just,
man.
Just enjoy. There's plenty.
Ben,
there'll be
it does
plenty
help,
to enjoy,
definitely.
so hope you,
Because I'm going to be
have fun
moving
with that.
house soon. So,
The last couple times we've
yeah.
done the directory awards, there's been some shenanigans
That definitely
put a
helps, so
stop
thank
to.
you.
And so we're going to be continuing to do that and vetting to make sure the top 10 streamers were actually streaming For Honor and not just trying to game L system. So, yeah,
Appreciate
we
you,
look forward to us making sure that you're actually, you know, keeping along with the spirit
Absolutely,
of the
absolutely.
endeavor. But Speaking of free stuff, that's not all. But wait, there's more.
We don't care about
February
100K
2nd until
stealing, man.
February
You'd rather
9th,
be here with me,
For
man.
Honor
Come
will
on,
be
let's be
free
honest.
that entire week on Xbox, PlayStation, Ubisoft Connect, and Epic Game Store.
Nice.
So, because I think this is the first free week we've done since Crossplay Phase 2 went live. So
there you go.
This means friends on any
I
platform,
hope
you
you
can get them
was an
together,
exact copy
group
of
up,
Warden, but
and
with dodge, tackle,
introduce
back
them to the love-hate relationship that is For Honor.
Me too.
And I think
Anything that's
we
better
got
than
more,
Warden.
right?
We got more. We absolutely have more. For those of you who've been following For Honor for
Have
a
you ever
while,
played Sea of Thieves?
you
Yeah, a
probably
long
know
time
that
ago.
in February there's a very special time of year coming around. On the 14th, there's really one thing that stands out more than anything else that day.
Singles Awareness Day.
Singles Awareness Day is very important, but even more so than that is the For Honor
Anniversary.
Oh, right.
That's right. As
Honor
many
was
of you know,
released
who've
on
been with us
Valentine's
for a
Day.
while, as the most romantic game on live right now out there in the ecosystem, we pride ourselves on celebrating this kind of one more turn around the sun there. So it's
Maybe
like
Akbar.
almost like a little
Maybe.
birthday for us and for all of you players out there.
It
So
would be nice.
in honor of our 6 years live, which will be on February, again, 14th. If you log in that day, you can unlock an elite outfit for free for everybody. And it's super cool. We'll have a little bit of it later on.
Yeah,
You'll get
Lee,
to see it,
I stream it every
Log
time.
in.
Just log
Every
in.
reveal, I
Just
always
get some
stream
drip.
it on here.
Log in,
for you
get the
guys.
drip. It looks great. It's got a lot of the purple color. I like purple. And
I don't stream much, but I like hanging out with you
Definitely
guys
not.
when
So that
when
is
they
really
do
cool.
this.
And also, for a limited time, too, we're bringing back a fan favorite
Rapier Hero, you
Blades
think
of
so?
the Vanguards, too, which will also be available at that time. So
Sword
you
and
can
Shield,
come
you think?
and buy that as well, get the free elite outfit, and celebrate the anniversary of For Honor. So
No, they haven't
6
showed it yet,
years.
Mike.
Pretty incredible.
Get your Fate Unlimited Blade Works Omni/Vibe.
It is. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I know. We all kind of have a different idea of what that is paying homage to. Like I'm more of a Omni/Vibe, but yeah, I know you're Fate Unlimited too. So
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm a huge nerd.
either way, you're smacking people with swords, so that's always a plus.
Nothing says I love you like delivering all 3 parts of a Highlander zone to your friend's face.
This is true. This is true. There's just no purer expression of love out there. So, but 6 years live. I mean, that's pretty incredible. And I mean, if I'm
6 years.
I'm
can't
feeling
believe
it in my bones. I feel like that's super incredible. And 6 is such a great number, but I feel like there might be a number that's even better than 6. Maybe like a lucky number.
Why is this
out
taking
there.
so long? Be
What is
patient,
it,
man.
Brian? What do you feel
Patience.
about the number 7? Is that
They've only been
I
live
like
for
that.
7
You like
minutes.
7?
Yeah,
on.
7 is a holy number.
Is it?
Yeah, it has been since like the 4th century.
Oh wow! So it's a holy number. It's a lucky number. It's
Is that a
fourth
tease?
century.
Yeah.
Is
There's
that
also
some kind
yeah,
of
for
tease?
Sure. So I think just in the spirit
Holy?
of tradition that goes back to the 4th century, I think For Honor,
think
and
it is
we're
as
happy to announce this, is coming back for year 7. So you heard it here first. We're going to be back year 7.
It's official.
It's
Year
official.
7 For Honor.
It's so cool. Like I'm trying not to even say too much because my brain immediately jumped to stuff. But all I can say is that it's gonna be 4 new
No
seasons.
spoilers. No.
I know, no spoilers. I'm sorry.
Don't
But
get us both banned.
I know. I'm sorry. All right, but there will be 4 new seasons for sure. We can confirm that. New battle passes, 4 new hero skins, as well as 2 new heroes you can expect in year 7 on the
Nice.
year 7 season 2 title update 2 and season 4 title update 2. Kind of similar to what we did this past year. So you can look out
Game's
for
not dying
them.
yet, boys.
It's going to be really cool. I wish I could say more,
I'm
but
super pumped.
yeah,
I can't wait for us to like.
I know. It's a lot we want to talk about. But we're going to leave it at that. You can stick around because we'll at a later date we'll be able to share more about what's coming up with there. But I think for now though we want to close out the rest of year 6 right. So Brian,
Yeah,
you
so
wanna
let's take a
recap that?
trip down memory lane and talk about what happened in the last season title update. So we had Frostwind Knights.
we got
Pass
armor
Battle Pass,
variations as
had a
well,
hero
haven't we?
skin, Commander Ravier, very much like Baldwin's second vibes. I
Absolutely.
was very happy to see that. We had Testing Grounds with Yormi the Normie because I got a lot of guff for.
'Cause you said Jorm, right?
I
at some
had
point?
Warmonger's voice. actor
Bikini
say Jorm.
skins.
It's my fault.
Oh,
Imagine.
oh my God.
Yeah. So we had a couple Hero Fest and a throwback event, Raining Inferno, which I know gave a lot of nights
I really want For Honor
flashbacks
2.
to happier times.
Listen, that volcano,
No.
that volcano's ours. Okay.
It was funny 5 years ago, y'all.
It's still funny today.
I just hope they
don't
go
know.
hard on the
I don't know.
advertising.
And then coming up, title update 2.
We
got
really
new
saw
Hero
something, I don't
releasing
know.
February 22nd. We're going to talk all about that new
The game
Hero
needs more
today.
eyes eyes on it.
We've got
More
some armor
mainstream
variations coming
eyes,
up
man.
for you. Also on the 2nd, we've got 2 Hero Fests. It is Nusha and help me out.
Kyoshin.
Kyoshin. I went over that like 15 times.
I know.
I was like,
So many words.
I just want to say Kensei every time, and I'm like, that's not it. No, Kyoshin and Nusha. So a little bit of Nusha love always makes me happy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then we've got Horiko's Masquerade. And special note on this: make
What's he
sure
saying
that
about
if there are
Nusha
any,
love? What's he on
rewards
about?
from Horiko's Masquerade that you haven't gotten,
I
that you
missed
get
that.
those because it'll be your last chance for a while. Ominous silence.
Very ominous.
But yeah. I think without further ado, we have some stuff to get to, right?
Do we?
Right?
I suppose. I mean,
'Cause
the rest of the.
you may have noticed
stream, yeah.
there's kind of a certain kind of theme of an Arabian influence.
It's true.
So, in fact, what is that curtain doing there?
I thought that wasn't there before.
No, what's going on?
Did you? Whoa!
I broke the set.
Almost.
Almost. Boom! The key art for the AFEERA hero.
That's right.
Feast your eyes.
That's totally
upon it.
not my thumbnail blurred out.
It's a feast.
I didn't realize Max went to the full screen there.
I know.
So I was like, look at it. Look at it. No, so the AFEERA
So
hero.
it's a mace.
And
A mace
we're
and
not
a
just-
shield.
It's not just the key art. We've got a wicked sick trailer for you. And so check us out, and then we will be back with hero narrative and art. Trailer.
What is fate, if not an ally? A friend who walks with us in life. A guide who delivers us to journey's
Is this a
end.
different trailer from before?
Too long have we stood aside. Now, at last,
Time to get
we
bashed.
enter the fray.
Oh, she looks so cool, man. Oh my god, the jujitsu moves, man. Judo. Oh, she got a Superman punch with a shield. Oh, she throws a shield. What?
We are the AFEERA.
Maybe that's an execution or a feat. Maybe,
Let
I don't
us light your path.
know. Oh, wow. Sick, man. Damn. That was sick. That was sick, man. New animations, exactly, yeah. Wow. You should, yeah, you should be excited. Even I'd play her. Yeah.
What an awesome trailer.
She looks amazing.
Were you guys
honestly.
as excited as we were? Mace, the bonkening is upon us. So a couple of things real quick. I'm joined by Stefan, Andre, and Anastasia, and we're going to get into the hero narrative and art. How are you guys doing today?
Great, excited to be here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yep, great. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. It's awesome. A couple of things real quick before we dive into
was
this,
awesome.
because I
Yeah,
forgot
for
them
real.
in the last segment, is we have seen the reports of some connection issues, disconnects, things like that. The team's been investigating. We have a couple of leads on some potential causes, so
That's
we'll
good.
keep you guys updated on that as that investigation progresses. And then, what's the other thing? Armor variations will be in each segment transition for all of the heroes. So if you want to see your mains armor variations, keep an eye out on those segment transitions so you can see those.
I'm looking forward to
So,
armor
Stefan,
variations.
let's talk about AFEERA.
let's absolutely talk about AFEERA. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you
Did
ready?
you forget everything?
No, if we keep saying it, will it be true?
I hope so. All right, AFEERA, new hero. She's an Outlander, and she's our first Arabian hero. So one of the beautiful things about the Outlanders is it allows us to bring warriors from all over the globe to For Honor for the first time.
She's fine.
And she's our first Arabian hero here.
All right, so what can we expect from her? So that's like the high level.
No, he said she.
What can we expect gameplay-wise from the
Sure. The other great thing about Outlanders, of course, new culture, but also their kind of identity is to bring unique gameplay opportunities to us.
Or it's something we've done with every single Outlander, because we had
exactly. Pirate
Feats
had
and Chains.
Feats and Chains. Exactly.
Yeah.
Magi had 2 modes with a breaking apart weapon. And this one brings actually 2 kind of cool gameplay opportunities. So first off, something called Relentless Reach, which awesome brand name.
Yeah, no.
Allows her, she's got a short range weapon, of course, but she can get through a group fight to other sides of it and kind of really run down her opponent. Nobody is really safe from her, even though she's a short range character. She can run really good, and she's going to get you.
I had a little bit of time with her the other day, and
Interesting.
I was like, "Oh, you can do that? You like big Edis Deletus energy."
Yeah. Oh, you're rolling. Wrong answer.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like you think you're safe because you're on this side. Maybe not.
You want to try and run?
She looks
You wanna
cool,
try?
right? Like,
Super cool. So yeah, short range for
Bastion
regular
is gonna be
attacks,
on
but
point.
relentless reach to get through that group fight, and then you'll see some feats and so on later on with JC, Vanessa, and Nolan to really show you how she increases over time, which is cool. It's good. And then the second unique gameplay opportunity that she brings is stance choice becomes very critical for her. Anywhere you are inside a chain, if you do an attack, the direction influences what property do you get at that time. So, you have to really be
wow.
Do I want this at that time? Do a top. If you want this, do a left.
Oh, wow,
my
that's
very
well
smooth
interesting.
Warden main brain. I was very quickly like, "Oh, this is a hero with a high skill ceiling."
Yeah, we're very much hoping to see a lot of creativity, a lot of mastery, and
So
some
what he
really
means by
awesome
that
plays
is,
out of players with this
for
character.
example, a left
Can't wait till
heavy
you get your hands on it. It's gonna be cool.
will do something
I'm
different
so
to what a
excited.
right heavy does.
Mace hero finally
Like,
in For Honor. Like
Sounds
proper
well cool,
mace.
that.
Exactly. Let's do the whole rundown, I guess, of what are the properties, right? So she's got the mace and shield. These are weapons. She's got 2 armor sets coming that
Mace and shield.
the mace and the shield, one in one hand, one in the other hand. Yeah,
So
exactly.
Is there? Can I punch someone with the shield?
Yes, you could absolutely. You have to wait till the next segment, but we'll show you, and it'll be awesome. Anastasia,
Spoiling.
I'm so bad at acting surprised.
we're gonna do all the cool stuff right now.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a few minutes.
Next segment.
Anastasia, in just a couple minutes, is going to show you the 2 armor sets and their variations. These are awesome as well. She's an Outlander. She's a hybrid. She's gender lock. So just as we did in the last 2 years, Warmonger Griffin, Kyoshin Pirate, Magi AFEERA, we're following the same pattern, basically.
Can't wait for the
Nothing
face
is not
reveal.
consistent.
What, of the new hero?
Yes, hopefully.
Maybe it won't show her
I
face.
know some people in chat will be dismayed, but that's how we do it.
I mean, she's going to look cool. You'll see the armor sets and you'll like it. And then you play it and you'll be like, it's awesome.
Well, if that's everything for right now, I would love to jump into AFEERA's background. What is her story? Where's she coming from?
Guys,
Talk to me.
there's nothing wrong with being gender
Well,
locked. What is the issue with gender
The first thing to know
locked?
about the AFEERA is that they
Tell
are
me,
warrior
please.
scholars.
What is
So
the
in
issue
battle,
with
they
it? Why do
are
people not
highly
like it?
acrobatic, they are tactical, and they fight with a lethal elegance, as Stefan mentioned.
Does it
this
really
is even
matter?
reflected in the name, AFEERA, which means gazelle
Honestly.
in Arabic. And the gazelle, the way that it moves, was a major influence
Maybe
for
she's
us
got
across
deflects.
the board.
Maybe.
It was even the code name for a while. And so many of us still kind of know AFEERA
Men
as
are
gazelle.
stronger. Bruh, come on.
The AFEERA, though, they're not just killers, right? They're not just going to
Jeez.
bonk you and walk away. Bonk. Besides this elite training, they're also given a rigorous education in sciences and the arts. They really uphold knowledge as sacred above all. But in the end, all this training, all this education, it really only has one purpose, and that is to guard the Sultana.
Which, according to the lore story, they maybe didn't do the best job of.
Give me BBW.
I'm gonna
sugar.
actually you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you listen to the story that we just heard right before, there is one hero who does step up and tell the Sultana and warn her about the.
You all
the
need
threat.
God,
But the
is what I
Sultana, in
say.
her pride, didn't listen. You have to keep in mind that Arabia had been relatively secure now for centuries. And I can tell you a little bit more about that hero if you want to hear.
Is it Heba?
It is.
I think
Heba.
it's Heba.
It is Heba. So yes, Heba is our main AFEERA hero, and like the other AFEERA, she is recruited off the streets. She's a poor outcast. That's how the Sultana gets all her soldiers. But Heba, she's really an exceptional fighter.
Heba,
she
not
rises through the ranks meteorically, and she shows real proficiency for astronomy. And so naturally, being
Love
a
the helmets.
fighter, being great at astronomy,
Love the
that
helmets,
positions
so
her
cool.
well to be the guardian of the celestial sphere, right? So she essentially just wants to stop Revere now at this point.
That's kind of the vibe that I've gotten with their conflict. Is Revere's got one idea, Heba has another.
That's right. And as you also heard in the short story, she wants to rebuild the sphere because she wants to follow Revere and stop her. And I can tell you that she is mostly successful at rebuilding it, not completely. So it was already like
bubble gum, duct tape, aluminum
Looks
foil.
pretty.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was a bit like reading tea leaves
Acrobatic,
before, and so now
don't you?
to use another metaphor, mixing metaphors here, it's like a static television set.
Or like when YouTube goes down to 240p if you're Gen Z.
Yes, absolutely. And so what I can tell you at the beginning of the season, while she is successful at that,
Oh, look at all the different
there's
armors.
also perhaps a little clue that we've hit.
Top left.
We hid there's a clue for people in chat.
That's right. Yes.
Is it here? Is the clue in the room with us right now?
It might be. It might be. We've hidden it somewhere, so you have to take a look for that.
I missed that. I
Can
thought she
you
was
show
with
me in the
like
broadcast where
different
the clue
heroes.
is?
I totally didn't focus
I'm not
on
going to
that.
say
though.
anything, but if you find it, you'll get a glimpse into the future of Heathmore as well.
Well, speaking of inspirations, clues, all kinds of good AFEERA stuff, Anastasia, what were some of the like artistic direction inspirations that went into AFEERA? And I think we have some concept art to kick this off.
Yes, we definitely have some concept art to show. So when we
nice.
started creating the character, it's
Wow, look at that.
always super interesting,
The armor is sick.
super fun, and
Holy
very
shit.
hard thing to do. Because you have to think about so many things. So first of all, her personality, right? So
Looks
we know
cool,
that
man.
she is precise, elegant, and tactical. So we ask ourselves how she might look like, what's going to be her silhouette. And we thought that she's elegant. So she has this thin silhouette, and she's from the Arabic. We have this Arabic theme, right? So even from far, you notice that
Holy
she has
shit.
this Arabic vibe in her silhouette. And when she's coming closer, she's getting more and more dangerous, of course.
No, and I love how the silhouette, whether near or far, even with her slender frame,
Mid.
like,
What the
you
fuck
know
do you mean
exactly
mid? How
what's
can you
coming
say
your
mid?
direction. And,
Bro.
But
just-
she's super fast.
It's insane.
yeah,
Man.
So
just-
probably you
just real
want to
quick.
even notice her. Yeah.
And I know that usually, or I can say usually, right? We will when we're designing a hero.
No, this
you
is
guys
not a
will start
mobile
with
game,
a
what?
weapon, and then kind of be like, okay, what hero kind of comes out of this weapon? And I know with AFEERA, it was a little bit the other way around. We knew we had this hero concept, and that kind of freed us up to be like, okay, now what weapon fits best
Ooh,
with
pretty.
this hero?
Yes, exactly. This is what happened with this character. So we tried like different types of weapon, but nothing like really
I'm glad it's a mace.
feels like it's
Getting
her
chivalry vibes.
weapon. And then we found this very interesting,
That's nice.
unique technique, like fighting technique with the mace and the shield.
New mummy
And
incoming,
It
bruh.
actually looks like a dance. You wouldn't suggest that, mace is not very elegant.
Oh,
Probably.
that one's gonna hurt.
This
Look
is
at that one.
Your first thoughts.
Yeah, that's kind of what a lot of like
Yeah.
fantasy media kind of portrays the mace as this big, heavy,
I mean, they'll all
unwieldy
hurt,
thing.
but you know what I mean.
And like as a historical martial artist, I've been firsthand receiving on the end of the reality that it is very fast. We're talking
Ooh,
2.5 to 4
pretty
rounds.
one.
Like, because you've got to swing it all day in a battle. It can't be this big heavy
Morning
thing.
Star, yeah.
But they're real quick, and they're not fun to get bonked by.
Not at all. Not at all.
That one's going to sting a little bit as well.
I love seeing that paired with a shield, because I think a lot of times we think of like this big, gargantuan
shield's
Sauron
cool.
mace, and to see something so lithe and elegant is really
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, and fits her super well.
Need
And also,
Crusader armor
as
for
you can
Warden.
see this beautiful
Yeah.
weapon.
Oh, shit.
Some of them even have a story.
We're getting more exotic now. aren't we?
Is there weapon lore?
There is weapon lore. Yeah.
I,
So
I can hear like Pyro and Era and the rest of the lore community just being like, huh? I'm listening.
So just like in season 22, we are introducing backstories for the weapons, and so those will be available February 2nd on
Holy
the website.
shit, look at that one.
And what I
Look at
can
that
tell
one.
you right now is probably my favorite is the Lost Century set. It tells the story of 3 AFEERA who are trapped behind enemy lines, and they have to fight their way back home. So if you want to learn more about Arabia, you want to learn more about these amazing weapons, keep an eye out for when the team drops.
That's cool.
On February 2nd.
Horse, I like that one.
That is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I just love what the art team has done with these
Round.
weapons,
Yeah,
the
round.
colors, the inlays,
round
and
one's
the
cool.
armors as well,
Yeah.
and a lot of the historical inspiration
Yeah.
that went into those. Like we're seeing right here with the patterning, the inlays, all the different textiles.
Ooh.
Exactly. And also, when we started to work on her, she is very light and tactical, so she cannot wear like very heavy armor, right?
Don't think you can
so
see
that's
her
why we gave
face
her
on
this
any of
light
them.
armor, but her body is fully protected. She has this very nice chainmail, and
Ooh.
that enforced with
I like that one.
plates. So she is deadly, and be careful.
And I think later we can look forward to Vanessa
Nice.
telling us a bit about that crescent.
Oh,
I like the chainmail's cool, man.
Unfunctional.
Chainmail's good, yeah.
But yeah, I love the inspiration here. I think Andre, you and I were talking the other day just about like the Abbasid period.
Look at that one.
And kind of a little bit outside of that, the like 8th to 13th century window, and just all of the inspiration from
got different
not only that
variants.
time span, but the
Some of
whole
them have got
region
the,
of the world. And we just basically went, okay, we're
pads or
just going
whatever.
to take all this
Yoink.
time and space and
Yeah.
into one hero.
Yeah.
That helmet,
There are
holy.
a few
look at that
historical
one.
inspirations, and so yes, that's one of them. The early Abbasid period. Of,
That's my favorite
8th to
helmet,
10th
that one on
century.
the far left.
Really
there.
fascinating time. You had a Muslim empire ruled over a vast territory from modern Morocco to Pakistan, and people from all over this empire, they would meet, they would influence each other, mostly in Baghdad, the capital
Damn.
city. And so you have influences
This looks
ranging
cool,
from
right?
Arabian to Persian.
Rip is insane,
And we
indeed,
really
I
see
agree.
this well represented in season 24 as well with the AFEERA. But
Like, imagine
it's
all the
never a
customization
one-to-one
on top
history,
of
of
it.
course, for Honor. We're
That
an
you can do.
alternate timeline. Yeah,
We take what we want.
yeah.
It's going to look so sick.
And so yeah, but the Abbasid period is definitely a major inspiration.
I bet the
and just,
materials
like, it wasn't always like a
go really
cozy,
well on them.
Like,
Like,
I think
you
a
know,
lot of times
different
we think
colour
of it as a melting
materials.
pot area, and it
Yes.
was more like a convenient crossroads of sharing of knowledge and culture. Sometimes opportunistically, sometimes maybe less so. More necessity driven, and there were conflicts in that era as well. But I love seeing that inspiration pulled into Heath more, and how you guys have said, okay, we're gonna, take this and pull from that, and how that weaves into expanding the For Honor mythos.
Yeah.
So, and I think we had like inspiration from like the Mamluks.
That's right. So that would be the second major inspiration, the Mamluk Sultanate. And the Mamluks, they were very fascinating soldiers, ethnically diverse soldiers who served in the armies of sultans. And some of them were even personal bodyguards to sultans, entrusted to stay in their bedchambers overnight and not murder them in their sleep.
Because when I become a king, that's what I want, is some guy watching me sleep.
Yes.
That sounds
Some
that's
guy may
comforting.
do that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that really,
Yeah.
that's going to make me feel safe.
And so the Mamluks were mostly successful at that. Eventually, they branch off, they form their own sultanate, and they're very successful there, 2.5 centuries approximately. Yes, unfortunately, that splinters off. But in our timeline, the AFEERA, they're the natural offshoots of the Mamluks. They do have a much more positive relationship with the Sultana than the Mamluks did with their Sultan.
Less of the compulsory components.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, that was another major inspiration.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, each of you, for joining me on this segment. A couple of reminders before we go on to the hero gameplay. Nice armor variation stuff. We've got Hero,
stuff.
Again, available February 2nd for a exclusivity period of 2 weeks. And so she'll be $7.99 during that period. And then 2 weeks later, she'll be available for steel. And so in addition to that, from the 2nd until the 23rd, we will have a free event pass. So you can get your battle outfit, an ornament, and a mood effects. And right here, we've got the Mystic Sage battle outfit.
Back to work. Bruh, are you not interested in the gameplay? They've not showed the gameplay yet. Come on.
And some of the symbols.
Missing the best bit.
Got your Noble Panache ornament on Sir Legendary here. So
I'll catch you later, Ducky.
Let your friends know that you have the Riz. And then Golden Lights mood effects. I am a big fan of any mood effect that has like light-based, because they pair really well with a lot of executions. Most notably, my End Them Rightly pommel toss, because I will not let the meme die. So thank you all again for joining me on this segment, and you stick around because we will be right back with hero gameplay.
Nice. I am ready. Oh, the armor variations. Okay. Not bad. Interesting. What do you guys think of them? What do you guys think of them, man? What's up, Kayak? How you doing? They're going to show the gameplay now. So, you guys are going to be seeing the juicy stuff right now. If you just came, you made it just in time.
Welcome back, Warriors. We're so happy you're here with us today, so we can dive more deeply into the AFEERA and all the gameplay and awesome stuff that goes along with it. So, you saw the reveal, you saw the trailer, you heard the lore, you saw the armor. So now let's get into the nitty gritty about how she actually plays and animates, and who better to help us understand all of this than JC and Vanessa. Welcome back to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure everybody knows who you are, but just, in case, do you want to kind of introduce to the audience, anybody new watching, who you are, what you do
Who
here?
doesn't know JC?
I don't know.
You should know JC.
Go ahead. So I'm team lead game design. I'm responsible for the fight team in general, a lot of other things, but take care of a lot of heroes, balancing that sort of stuff.
Awesome.
Vanessa.
And I'm the team lead animation, so his counterpart in the animation team.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So the fight, the animation, all the things that put the character into the game, into your hands, so you can play and enjoy. So that's awesome. I'm excited. Let's dive into this.
Yeah.
So first up, one of the first things we always kind of like talk about
Here we
is,
go, boys.
can you give us some explanation about what went into this character? Like, what was your inspiration, all that stuff? Do you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah. So, as Stefan mentioned earlier, right?
Here we
one of
go.
the concepts that we used for this hero was what he called, in rightfully so, relentless reach, right? So, relentless reach in this case does not mean a super long weapon.
Okay.
Maybe
Doesn't
my
mean like
camera.
hitting super far away, but it does mean that whenever she wants to reach somebody, she will reach
She's
somebody.
gonna get there.
So that's like one of the big pillars that we had there. So we really try to focus around making
So you're
sure
not gonna
she was
get away
super
from her.
agile and running around the battlefield. And I think that's super represented in her animations as well.
Yeah, exactly. That was really something inspiring for us because she has to be agile, but with a blunt weapon in a way. So we had to make it like, like she's in control of her weapon, but when she's gonna bonk you, like
Yeah.
So
she's gonna
it's
bonk
the word of the day, by the way.
I think so,
love
yeah.
it so much.
Brian
yeah.
did that good.
It would just get bonk in the chat for everybody. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then the other aspect we're really focusing on is something I would like to call like every stance matters. So for this hero, we're trying something a little bit different. Like sometimes, you might be used to playing some heroes and like for Shinobi, for example, right? The side heavy finishers are undodgeable, the top is unblockable. We tried to go one step further with this hero. So we wanted to make sure that, first of all of our finishers had like kind of different, not necessarily different properties.
Really
but,
interested
like,
in
our heavy
this one.
finishers have different properties, definitely, depending on which stance you're picking.
Oh, okay.
And her light finishers have superior block, which we'll go into. Really
Pushing
help
counter.
you defend yourself in group fights, but be a little bit more aggressive doing it. So
Nice.
we really tried to have a lot of that. Picking what stance you're going to be doing kind of really matters, and having a big
Wow.
impact on how you play the character and what choices you make in what situations.
So she's got crushing counters on her
I think it's
light
about time we
finishes.
show a bit of that off, right?
Right?
So,
Yeah.
so for visibility, you're going to see some gameplay
Here we
on
go.
screen. This is JC. If you notice the other AFEERA, this is me as a punching bag. So I'm just here to take some hits and
Yeah.
JC.
So we're going to start with something that I really want to highlight because it's an amazing part of this hero. It's just the way she changes her stance, right?
Yes.
So you can
Oh,
look
the
at like
animations.
from right to top. Like Vanessa, you want to talk to us a little bit about this?
Yeah, because the stance matter a lot for this character, we really take our time at mocap to design them in a way that they look cool and they flow very well. Like top to right stance, it flows so well that we were like, usually it's pretty linear, the animation that we do, but for this character specifically,
Arabian.
you have like, if you spam the change stance, because everybody does that, right? It kind of look cool, like top to right, it's kind of flowy. And yeah, I'm really proud of the change stance. Really,
Yeah.
it's because it's not really gameplay, but it's part of like everybody see the stances. It's the starting point really to start fighting. So
Good start,
we really
good
wanted
start.
to design the silhouette and the stances
Yeah.
in a good way. To
I
support the
find it
character.
really, really sells her agility as well,
Yeah,
right? Like the
you're just right
finesse
there, and
yeah.
you know already. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really cool. All right, so we're gonna start with what are her chains openers, right? So she has normally lights, normal. As you can notice, her lights have superior block, so that it helps you really like counter people that are attacking. And she has heavies as well, right? So they always look super good. Here we have front dodge heavy. We have.
Bonk.
If you want to put your
yeah.
infinite life there, yeah.
I was just gonna be like, I'm about to die. No.
Just so that yeah, okay.
No, we're back.
We have side dodge heavies as well, right? So again, really good stuff there. We also have a little something that's kind of new that we haven't really done before. We have a neutral bash that's feintable, right? So we have a neutral bash like this. It's kind of slow, but
There's the bonk.
you can feint it.
We found the bonk.
Yeah, there's a
people.
bonk here, right? So you can feint it, so it's really good and mixing up opponents from
Feintable
super
bash.
close range, having a lot of that stuff there that's super interesting. So that works really, really well.
Oh, wow.
There's other little specific things we'll get into
Okay.
with that specific bash. So one of the things that's also really interesting is that her light finishers also have superior block, right? You can kind of see it on the indicator there. So again, the idea is when you're in a group fight, when you're outnumbered, in a 1v1 situation, it's not the best tool. But
That
in
means
a group
crushing
fight, it's
counters,
super
for anyone who
interesting,
doesn't know.
right? Because there's somebody trying to peel you off, trying to do something, block them, hit your current target, super good, really, really interesting stuff.
Nice.
But then, when you look at her heavies, so her right stance heavy is unblockable. Her top stance heavy is undodgeable, and her left stance heavy displaces. So if we go
Wow.
here, you can see that it. Wait, we're gonna do it a little bit more.
Look
Yeah.
goes, look goes.
It's gonna wall splat here, right? Then I can
Wall
get
splat?
top heavy off. I can get like different things off. So again, we really want her to have like that choice here, where you have that built-in mix-up of I'm gonna do unblockable, I'm doing undodgeable. She also has a bash in her chains that you can do after any opener. Which is this super beautiful looking kick. You can do it after dodge, do it after whatever you like. So that's super cool there as well. You get a lot of those mix-ups. All that stuff is really built in. But then you're gonna look at me, you're gonna say, you know what? This is like a 2-hit chain hero.
Yeah, JC, when I look at this, I just see a 2-hit chain here.
Yeah, right?
What's up with that?
That's kind of weird, right?
A little bit.
So what she can do is that after every single attack in her recovery, similar to what we have with some other heroes, you can do a recovery cancel.
Ooh, okay.
It's not a regular dodge cancel, right? It's a flip that she does. But you can see right now, what's cool is that I'm doing it like just pressing dodge, right? But you can also do it sideways.
Yo, the cartwheel.
Front as well.
Oh no.
Right? So just
That's exactly what I saw when GC's like, let's have movement, and that's because the first time we did those transitions, it was really cool to do. We did the back first.
Holy
and it
moly!
looked amazing, and we were like, I think at that time we should do it like on different side, because that when we do play session and we play,
Wonder
and
what
we're
the
like,
iframes are
I wish
like
we can
on
do
them.
it on the side as well. So we start allowing it to do it, but the backflip was sliding, so we went back to mocap. And I'm like, DC, stop hiding stuff. Like, but it
Interested
looks
to know
so
the
cool, and
iframes.
it's so fun to do it as well. Like when you do it, it's just so satisfying.
yeah, it's super satisfying.
Yeah.
And so out of this backflip, here you have a knee here, like a little bash that goes pretty quick, goes pretty far, works really, really well.
Wow.
You can also do it off of a side one if you want. You can do
Holy
it front
shit.
one. You can do it at any point you want here. So that's super interesting as well. What's cool with this is that really using a lot of stuff in like target swapping, deciding what direction you're gonna go in when you flip, when you do things, really helps her move around the battlefield, and that works really, really well.
He's insane.
The next thing I want to really highlight is after any single one of her bashes, so if they are like kick or knee based bashes, so after this one or after this one, you get
He's
a guaranteed light
insane.
or a guaranteed heavy finisher that keeps the properties that we have when you're doing them normally, right?
Oh my.
So if I go, it might sound a bit weird to go like this and go, oh, this is unblockable, but still it works really, really well, and it works here as well, right? I can do top, I can go this one that
Oh
displaces
my
again.
days.
And whenever it's off of shield-based bashes, it's the same logic here, right?
Okay.
And what's really interesting here is
He's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
insane in
if you noticed, and
duels.
Vanessa can talk about this, right? When I'm doing your heavy finishers normally, they look like this. If I do
Yeah,
them
she isn't
after
broken. I don't think. No, I don't think
kick,
so at
they
all.
look completely different.
Just amazing
Even though they
design.
have the same properties. And if I do them after a bash, they also look different,
Yes.
right? So you want to walk us through this? a bit?
Yeah, because we designed them to be.
And you can
like,
see
have
the
your
damage
shield
at the
more
bottom right.
in your presence as well. Like when we
The
do-
damage
and
isn't
we wanted to have
too
like
much.
variety of animation in, just to like let you like guide you through the chain that you want to do. So and for this character specifically, like the shield, yes, she has a shield.
Damage
She's not the
doesn't seem
first one
too
to have a
much.
shield, but technically the shield is a weapon.
Yeah.
And like in how it's made, it's used as a weapon. So that's why when you bash. And,
18, 16.
do something else with it, but
Yeah.
the shield is really like a part, like really part of the and I like the design, like the nook, like
Yeah,
the
that little
little
nook.
hooks,
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we use it in the stance as well, like
Right?
we,
Yeah. If you switch from that
Will she
side
have
to the other
feats
side,
and
there,
duels?
you see that
No.
kind of she pushes the mace out.
yeah. As soon as we saw it in the design, at first we're like, oh my god, we can use that in the guard break and like all those
and all
kind of
that
moves. We're gonna use it, so it was. We evolved, like the whole team evolved and adapt. It was really fun to do.
Yeah.
She's
There's,
looked so
there's even
fun to
something about
play.
that in the guard break
Like-
itself too, right?
Yeah, when you guard
Yeah,
break, she kind of punches with
Yeah.
the shield.
I
Is
love
it-
that
that's cool.
animation.
Isolate your
Yeah.
face to.
Yeah. But
that.
New animations, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like she
look-
gets it right in the hook. So yeah.
it looks
Cool.
super cool.
Nice.
She also has a regular, pretty fast zone attack from neutral.
Oh, the
that also
zone.
counts as an opener. So you can kicks afterwards.
That's 12 damage.
Flip afterwards if you want.
You can go into the
She has
mix-up.
a running attack. Oh, Again, counts as an opener. So
Right, damage
everything
on
kind of
that.
counts as an opener there. So that works really, really well, and that's cool. I think like even her like the way she runs, she looks super interesting here. Like I really like the way that that works.
Yeah.
And then there's another little trick. I'm gonna show people, right?
Oh, okay.
So,
Another little
you know,
trick,
like
huh?
I was talking about relentless reach.
Right, like
Right.
I'm so far away, right?
Super far.
You can't,
I
you
can't
can't
hit
get
you, right?
me.
Like I'm gonna
You
try to
can't
do
get
like
me.
Watch
hit you
this.
with a light or
Safe
whatever I
over
can
That's
here.
alright.
I'm safe.
But wait, if I try to do a neutral bash, this is what happens.
Oh, yeah.
She runs towards her opponent and then hits them with her shield, right?
Wow.
So this is super cool. That's what we mean by relentless reach, that she can really run towards her opponent.
You're not
Even
getting
while
away
you
from
run,
her.
You can move around a little bit. So if your opponents are on a corner, you can kind of like curve around the corner,
Oh, wow.
have that good stuff going.
It's
You
so
can,
fun to
Ah.
play this.
oh yeah,
I'm
it's super
so
cool.
excited
You
for
can
this.
feint that run at any point during the run, so you can
Wow. Yeah.
crazy if you want. You can
I
also
fucking
cancel
love
it
it.
with a flip. So you can go like this. Whoop,
Holy shit, man.
go a little bit further out. Yeah, there we go. You can cancel it with a
Holy
flip. I
shit,
can cancel it
man.
with like a side flip if I want to. I can do like whatever I'd like here. So it's interesting to really have like that sort of control here and really go into running.
Win for
and
on
what
the
I want to
devs.
do,
I
what's
agree.
going to happen. And we wanted to give her options when she's running so that if there's opponents nearby that try to hit you out of it, you can anticipate it, do a flip, try to avoid them,
Yeah.
feint block, do whatever you'd like. That works super, super well. It's very, very cool there. And I
Can't wait
think
to
her
see
run-
the Shinobis try and run away from me
it's
in
a bit
elimination
similar to,
now.
you know, we have Orochi that runs like this a little bit,
Fuck
but
you,
it looks
Shinobis.
so different, and the outcome is really strong.
Yeah, because she's looking at you, and she has her shield like in front, because she's still like she's tactical, like it's part of her
Yeah.
character. So she's like
Damn.
she knows
man.
where she's going, and like
Yeah.
don't let her reach you, because
It's a doom train coming
Yeah.
your way right there. So yeah.
She also has superior block dodges, so you can see the shield flashing here
Oh,
on the top, and then you're gonna do me a
Sure.
top attack.
I would do that.
Oh, she's got a deflect thing?
And so when you hit guard break, when you successfully block with this, you get a shield bash.
She
She's
bonked me
got so
again.
much, man.
So many bonks.
He's got
That
so
leads
much
to
tools.
Those heavy finishers that are faster as
Yeah.
well. It comes from a shield, so you get the shield variant of those attacks as
Exactly,
well.
yeah.
He's got so
So
many
we
options.
really want to
and
have like that, a
tools,
lot of
man.
cohesion there, and have that aspect
Holy.
really, really like shine through, and have this. So that's really, really cool. You want to show a couple of emotes, maybe?
I mean, sure.
Oh,
if we
emotes,
wanna
yeah. Of
do a
course we
little-
wanna see the emotes.
Little handstand there. That's honestly my favorite one. Yeah. I'm glad I got this character.
Yeah. It looks really
Just
amazing.
styling. Just styling.
that's right. She's showing off her skill, right?
Yeah.
Now Vanessa, from an animation standpoint and mocap, like did you actually you had the mocap actor
Yeah, you
doing
did that.
handstands?
I mean, we might have cheated a little bit and hold him in place, to be honest. But I mean,
You know, we do what we can.
but with her, I mean, she's flipping a lot. So the
I can't wait.
the guys has to to do flipping for like 8 hours stuff.
Yeah, at some point.
It's pretty tiring just to look at them. So I don't even like imagine like just doing them, you know. So
What a cool character.
Seems exhausting. Oh.
Yeah, we have a little flip of the mace here.
yeah, showing off.
Slightly different. Showing out the celestial sphere there. That's really, really cool.
Got some good spam here. I like it.
Yeah.
Actually, we when we do the animation, we look at the spam. Huh? We look at
Yeah,
how
we
they.
really do. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to make them like as cool. It doesn't often like come out like cool, but when they do, it's pretty satisfying.
Yes, just so you know, chat. Like we do consider emote spam
Yeah,
in the
totally.
creation of new
Completely.
emotes.
I love
and
those
stuff.
videos.
Oh, I love these devs, man.
Yeah, and so,
seriously.
we went to mocap with this.
How can you not
lot
love
of new
these devs?
animations, a lot of
Yes.
variety. I really, really like the way that she's fluid, how she moves, how she their stances, the attacks look really, really cool.
'Cause she has a lot of attack, but it means a lot of transition as well.
Yeah.
And this is always the not the bane of my existence, but every time JC came to my desk and like, yeah, we might want to add something or change something. I'm like, oh my god, all those transitions that we have to do. So,
Yeah.
but we adapt and we try to find the
Yeah,
best.
we
like,
do what we got to do. But
yeah, exactly.
And then I go
So
see her and go,
fun.
this
Wow.
needs to be 400 ms.
Oh
and
my
it was
god.
6.
Oh my god, yes. We'll see later with the feet, but yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So let's go have a quick look at the feats. Vanessa, you want to talk to us a little bit more about like?
Do you want to do execution right now? Or?
We're gonna do executions afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to just like talk a little bit about more like the process that you guys have for like
Yes.
from when we're gonna mocap and like design for the animation.
Yeah, exactly. So the first time we go to mocap, because we go to mocap often to adapt to the design of because it evolves obviously, and we the first time we go we do navigation first, really to show the personality of a character. We always do the navigation because it's it represents the core personality, like with the idol breaker. When you wait a little bit longer, you're gonna see her like personality show through. And yeah, so we do like basic, like opener, finisher, like those basic attack. Because at that point, it's so early in the process that sometimes it's not even fleshed out yet how like it's gonna evolve, like the transition, like we were saying, like she's gonna move that way or that way. So we have to go back to adapt and adjust the timing and all the transition and
Look forward to seeing the
So
feats.
obviously all the execution for every character. It's always like that, but execution, emote, podium, it's all mocap. And yeah, but we have to think in advance, like with all the concept. We give the concept to the mocap actors so they feel inspired, give them a little backstory as well. So I'll get into it.
Our mocap guys are absolutely amazing.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you and again, like I've seen the list, people. Like I've seen the list of animations, like everything they have to like they go through. It's insane. The amount those poor actors like just running for hours.
Yeah, when they do the run, because the run is pretty low, and I think we did
that was rough.
We did some take when he was just lying on the he was leaning on a like couch thingy, and he was just trying to run because she's so low. Then it's hard to mocap. So obviously, the animators, as soon as they get the data, they can adjust it to make it like natural in a way and to make it feel good. And there's a lot of camera work as well that we have to adjust to make it feel good as well.
Yeah, he's going to show the feats now.
Cool. All right, so let's have a quick look at feats. We finished our little setup here. So just to note, feat cooldowns, we're in Dominion. The feat cooldowns are set to fast. So don't rely on this for feat cooldowns. But that's what it is. So we have 4 feats, right, on AFEERA. The first one,
just so you can see them in the bottom left.
Kick like this, grabs and throws, right? This is 500 MS from neutral, not a lot of range, but still very, very, very strong, really hard to react to, and it looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if you want to do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. Hey-ah.
Oh, that's amazing.
So a lot of what we did.
It was so impressive to see that live.
Did 20 damage.
Like the.
Just so you know, 20 damage.
Did that for like in front of us, and we were like,
just straight up.
Okay, cut. I think we got it. It was so cool too. And I think it's just really amazing to do. But obviously they don't do it. And how many MS it is?
It's 500 MS, so it's very, very fast.
They don't do it in 500 MS. They do it like they don't want to hurt themselves, obviously. So that's when we like have to adjust it and to make it like readable. And understandable. It has to fit with like the characters. So
and we're
so
like,
cool.
A lot of people on the dev team are like big fans of wrestling and stuff, and we're really trying to get a little bit of that agility.
How did you know that? I mean,
yes,
yes,
right? But
That's
I find it
amazing
super
for-
interesting that we
for
have
his
like
feet, man.
a lot more agility in what she's
That's
doing,
cool.
her moves, and it like I'll do it again on Nolan. Just grab it.
But it reflects the character.
so
She's
cool.
agile and she's really tactical. She knows exactly where to put her body to just like flip.
So feat 2 is a defensive feat. So feat 2 is whenever you land a bash, you gain a defense buff for a few seconds. So you can see on the shoulders here how it lasts. So you get a little bit of defense. So again, she lands a lot of bashes. A lot of her kit is centered around bashes.
That's cool.
So we wanted to make sure to give her like a bit more of reward when she does perform her bashes, and it gives her a bit more safety in group
I like
fights
that.
as well. So that's super.
And BP flip it,
I
probably.
noticed the green glow also came off of the first feat too. So,
Yeah,
so that
exactly
counts.
right.
That also
So
counts.
so feat 1 counts as a bash. Feat 3 also counts as a bash. So feat 3, I'm gonna do it from far away because we can do it a little bit from further away. So feat 3 is another part of our relentless reach aspect.
So that's the
so when you
charge,
pop
just
it,
so you know, when he runs forward.
Run towards your opponent, kick them, throw them to the floor, and then you get a guaranteed heavy effort. I didn't land it, obviously, because
Oh, wow.
but that's the whole point here, right? So, and then when she does it too, Nolan's gonna be able to do it for me. And have
I'm
a
gonna
look at
mash
her.
heavy. I'm gonna mash heavy.
And look at her guard indicators. You see that she had full block.
Oh,
during the
wow. So that's
entire
46
duration
damage.
of that run. And so when you're point blank, you can actually react to some attacks with it, block them as you're doing the feat, and grab your opponent. Do that. It's really, really good. It should be good for ganking setups.
So
You
that's
can do a lot
30
of different
damage.
things with it, so that's super, super interesting.
From the actual feet, and
The fun
then
story with that
16
one
from the
was
heavy.
We did the first feat first, like a mocap.
Oh yeah.
Put it in a game, tried it, and we're like, oh my god.
See, that's
so
not
cool.
bad,
That
man.
looks so cool.
Like, that's really cool.
And I think it was you or Stefan. I don't remember. Like, oh, can we do another one? I'm like, okay, let's go back to mocap. Let's do another one. And we did another one. Like one of them, I think, moved forward. The other one moved back.
That's
yeah.
so
So
cool,
when
man.
when one of them hits, like you
Displacement, yeah.
push your opponent backwards from you, and then the other one keeps your opponent in front of you. So we're gonna have that kind of like change there.
And I think it was that. I think it's the third one that at first was I think the data was like 3,000 ms.
Oh, yeah,
something really long.
slow.
Because
Took a little
it's
bit,
kind of long
yeah.
to do, and GC was like, it has to be like. I think at first it was like
So
super
cool,
fast,
man.
and I'm like, GC, you have to give me a little bit of
Yeah, you know, a little bit
second
of thing, but
because it's so hard. Cause it's always like it's part of our job really to make it work. It has to look good, but it has to make sense in gameplay as well. Because we deserve deserving gameplay through the animation. It
Yeah.
has to make sense. It has to be balanced as well.
Yeah.
So it's really like support each other and come up with something cool.
okay. And then I'm gonna show off the last feat, which is feat 4. We can't show it off
To its full
to
extent.
its full extent.
Yeah.
But basically, she throws her shield. When it hits the opponent, leaves them with a defense debuff, as you can see right now.
30 damage.
The trick
and a
with
debuff.
this is that it deals damage, debuffs defense, and it bounces around targets. Kind of like similar to what Pirate has with her third feat.
At the ricochet.
Yeah, the ricochet,
Oh,
right?
wow.
So it kind of
Captain
bounces
America,
around,
yeah.
debuffs everybody it hits, deals damage to everybody it hits. Super
So it
cool
bounces
looking,
and hits
everybody
people
like that.
around her
I
if
think that was
there's
the
other
first feat that
people.
we had in, and we're like,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
guaranteed this is in.
Oh, yeah,
At the
yeah.
end, like it
I
took.
think it's in the trailer as well.
I'm gonna
That's
throw
sick,
it.
man.
Yeah.
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 It's like,
So-
it's like an awesome
super,
discus.
super cool.
It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, right, so that's it for feats. Let's look at executions, right? So I'm gonna
Ooh, executions. Let's go.
gently kill Nolan here.
You're gonna thank you for gently killing me. I appreciate
Right.
that. I love that you're thinking of me.
Yeah. So we have this execution here. Again,
Boom.
showing off the agility there. It's
gonna
You
hurt.
know what
super
she's
well.
doing, right?
Yeah.
I'll wake up. It's okay, and I'm okay.
Right, you're okay.
And I'm okay.
Special developer powers. All right, so I'm gonna
Do the other one.
the other one.
So many bonks.
So many bombs.
That's cool.
Right, so again, like really showing off a lot of this agility.
Yeah.
I think I have the other ones equipped up to me as well. I'm not,
Yeah, I think you have all of them.
I should have all of them. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this one's cool.
Oh, so good.
Oh, damn,
A lot of
man.
inspiration.
Using the shield.
Yeah.
'cause
That's
it's
the
like
best
really
one
using
so
the
far.
shield to control your opponent.
That's the
so,
best
so
one.
cohesive.
Yeah. And finally,
Yeah, she don't want to get ledged.
there. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, rip.
Hey, it happens. It's live, you know. This is what happens.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Oh, look at you combo. You're
You're
swagging
showing
on
off,
me.
Casey. You're
You're
showing
swagging on me.
Oh, the kick.
Nice.
Oh,
Right,
that's
so-
sick,
Oh,
man.
and she
We-
kicks it up.
Yeah, she kicks it up. Like, just that little part there. Like, it's
Omoplata.
amazing.
Flipping
Yeah, I
over your
think so.
body.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So that's pretty much it in terms of fight kit and feats, emotes, executions, all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, I think Nolan,
Awesome.
I,
Nice
talk
one.
about.
well, I just wanted to keep playing. I'm
Right,
sorry.
I
I'll
couldn't
set the
block that
controller down
quickly.
now. I'm just trying to. I love to.
Gotta get the video out quick for views, man. You know what I'm saying, boys?
Wow, yeah, no, sorry. One
She's-
more week. One more week.
It's
and we
fun to
can
play when,
Yeah.
because I'm not as good as GC when I play the game, but it's fun to play when you're like not as good, but you feel really good because she has so much option. Even
Yeah.
if it's simple, it has a lot of option. And when you're really good, it's the best comment we got during a play session was, "I die, but it was really cool."
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yes,
Ba-bum,
cool.
ba-bum,
Yeah, you-
ba-bum,
That
ba-bum.
I
doesn't
think-
happen often.
Right, yeah, and I think you get the sense like with all of that, like you could put that whole kit together in so many different ways,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that's
I love that.
cool.
That's it.
Third execution was the
really
best.
can't
I
afford
agree.
to be
Yeah, I agree.
creative, and nobody plays AFEERA the same.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it when we were playing. Some people really do like a lot of flips. Some people do a little bit less, and then like they'd rather do like side flips. Some people like try to focus on I'm gonna hit this person, target swap, flip into that towards that person, do other things.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of that like personality that can shine through as a player. while
Yeah,
playing this hero, so
it's
really
easy
cool.
after that to know like, oh, this person they're using the shield a lot, so
Yeah.
it's easy to
Yeah.
kind of know in which way they
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean, even though she's like got the super unique move kit stuff, for people out there who are already playing for Honor, like what is there like a close parallel that maybe you could equate her
Oh,
to
we're
for
floating.
people
I,
wondering?
Let me put
I
my
think
back
like as
down here.
we've seen a bit, there's there's the running, there's those stances. I think
Thanks, Kayak.
if you play
See you later, bro.
Shinobi already, she's kind of a natural fit. Like she has similar tools in terms of like the flip. Like Shinobi can flip, obviously.
Time to make one S
like
tier.
has different types of
Hopefully.
mix-ups, but mix-ups.
I
but
would
it's
love that
really,
personally.
The idea is if you play Shinobi, you should be right at home. If you play Orochi with the running or Shaman with the running, you're right at home. You know how to use these tools already. They're just more accessible with her. And they're also a little bit different, but you can get into that. And so we really wanted to have like that kind of feeling of, well, there's some of the more agile heroes that we have. How do we translate this into a shield hero that does not have a traditional full block stance, right? Usually when we have shield heroes, except for Gladiator, because it's a really, really tiny shield.
We've got patch
big
notes yet,
block
guys.
stances, right? And so even
So
though she
don't
does
go
have a
anywhere
shield,
yet.
we
We've
want
got
that
some
shield
balance
to be
changes.
part of her moveset,
Okay.
and not necessarily like a big,
Not
big
over yet.
defensive shield, right? So that's like that's a big part here for that. So I think like at least Shinobi, Orochi, Shaman, these types of more agile heroes fit really, really well with her. And then if you use the Orochi as well, dodge cancel, that sort of stuff, so it works really, really well.
Cool. And how do you see her fitting into like the team comp for like competitive play or just online?
So
like, where do you see that?
What's interesting is that she has a lot of tools to stall with her flips. She has a lot of tools to deal a lot of damage in 1v1 with like hitting and wall sliding people. So there's a lot of those things where it's like she fits, I think, into team compositions where if you want to have somebody that's going to be good at stalling a point, somebody that's going to be good at doing 1v1s, a little bit good in group fights, having that aspect there of being able to, well, she's kind of well-rounded in those aspects. So, and it's a big part of the meta right now. It's stalling, doing like really keeping a point, making sure that you can keep somebody on a point and have them stall there while their teammates come, help them when a bunch of people come. So there's a lot of that stuff there.
I think they're aware of it as well.
Those feats that, keep you pinned for a long time.
We'll see what happens
flip
this
you around,
year.
that sort of stuff. You have an ally nearby to get a free heavy all the time.
Yeah.
Super good there.
That's awesome. Well, very cool. And I mean, do you have any other tips maybe for players coming in next week when they first get their hands on AFEERA? Like, what tips do you want to impart on them?
I think one of the things I'd like to say is like she has all those dodge cancels, right? But they're not regular dodge cancels. They go into like something really unique and specific, and a lot of that can make you predictable. And that's the big thing here is that we don't like if you're playing with AFEERA quite a bit. And you start to do that all the time against people, you start to become predictable. And because you become predictable, you become a lot easier to beat. So I would say really focus on the fact that she has a lot of different options to force your opponents to make reads on.
When do you think Fran will die? Within the next year? No, absolutely not, man.
More, which is different.
They've already said that they're bringing new heroes again next year for the year 7.
You really have to keep being unpredictable at all times. And when you're fighting her, it's a matter of looking at her, looking at the player that's playing AFEERA and going, okay,
they've got plans, man. So we'll see.
What are they repeating all the time, and what can I beat?
They might be doing a lot of advertising
into making sure that things were
coming year or something.
Punishable. That if you make correct reads,
who knows?
You do get punishes. You do get a
but
lot of
still
stuff.
Putting the work in, still doing new heroes.
I'm gonna leave that for players to find out. There's a couple of other like little things that we didn't go into that I'd rather players find out more organically and like
we can't just tell you all of this.
Exactly,
Sorry,
right?
you got to discover it for yourselves.
There's no more moves, but there's there might be something like I wasn't expecting this and this and that.
Gotcha.
So I would say
Not
really
play Elden Ring
explore. Try to see develop your own play style with her. Like super.
I am planning to
and start to learn running because she's.
We release one day.
Play against AFEERA?
I think so.
Well, I was gonna say what can I do to defend against AFEERA because I can't run away now.
I think they'll
chase me.
I think they'll do something
so you have
like
to face
that.
her head on.
Yeah.
All right.
They need to get people
well, I'm in
knowing
trouble then. That's
how good the game is now compared to what it was.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you so much to both of you for coming here and sharing with everybody here. The first gameplay look at AFEERA, going over the animations. Is there anything you want to kind of say, like to community?
First, I want to thank Francis, who's probably watching from home right now. He's on a well-deserved vacation. Who worked super hard on this hero. The entire fight team always works on every single hero, right? We're all doing this as a big group, along with Vanessa's team on animation. But Francis was responsible for this hero, and props to him. She is amazing, super fun to play.
Good shit, Francis.
And then Vanessa's team did a good job. An absolutely crazy job on this hero.
So
we're all super proud of it. We have audio with Carl. That also she sounds amazing too. Like it's not super obvious. We're just playing now doing stuff, but as we play her, you'll see that she's everything sounds great.
It's really a team effort.
It's a massive
all
team
across
effort.
The board.
Congrats to the entire team. We all did amazing. And
I want to congrats the animators that work on it, like Ricardo, Nawel, and Kadem. Same, we're a bunch of animators as well, and we help each other like debugging at the end and wrapping up everything. But congrats, it's so cool.
Yeah,
to
these
see,
devs
like,
are awesome, man.
they're
Honestly,
fleshed out, like, and everybody's working together. It's pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Really, really proud.
Well,
What do
that's,
you think
that's
of
wonderful to
Warmonger
hear. That's
getting a
amazing
bash
for real.
after
And yeah,
Heavies?
big shout outs again just to everybody who worked so
see
hard to
why
bring her
not.
to life. And thank you both so much for coming and showing off all this amazing stuff for the team here. So we're going to have to transition, but
What's
stick
up,
around because you're going to get some more screen time with JC, who's going to go over all the patch notes for S24 TU2. Yeah,
Patch
so
notes, guys.
look forward to
Let's
that.
see
And
what-
we'll see you soon, so don't
Let's
go
see
anywhere.
if we get some Warden buffs, please. Please, Warden changes, please. I'm actually just going to grab a drink real quick, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm dissolving.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm joined once again by Mr. JC Franet. Or rather, I'm joining you because you were here in the last second.
I haven't moved much, so that's okay.
We've got patch notes coming live on February 2nd.
Yeah.
But I think we have one thing to talk about before we dive into the notes. Wasn't there a testing grounds, a ground of testing?
Yeah, ground of testing, right? So there's two things, right? First, we completed the Jormungandr testing grounds not that long ago. Went extremely well. We're super happy with the results. We'll have more details to share, in the coming weeks or whatever. But really, the idea is like it went well. We got a lot of feedback, and we were able to act on a lot of that feedback. So I think we're gonna have a really, really good rework.
Made it in
super
time.
proud of it, so that was amazing.
And thank you real quick to everyone who responded to the Testing Grounds survey, who gave us feedback on the subreddit. It was really appreciated, so thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing. Honestly, like my wife got mad at me because I was on Reddit too much. But I mean, this is what happens. But it went well. Yeah, you doing that?
Yeah.
That's the
We
big
have plans today.
Oh,
Yeah.
testing ground today.
feedback. There's Reddit feedback I gotta read. Yeah. And so the other thing I want to talk about is the dodge attack improvements testing rounds.
Yo,
that
Big
we did
Mike,
a little
thank
while
you
ago.
so much, bro.
So we wanted to take a bit more time into
Good luck on the
bringing
move.
that
I
live,
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Parsing through a lot of
Thanks
the
so
feedback
much,
that we got.
dude.
I know a lot of people liked it. We know some people, like there was some aspects that they liked, some aspects they didn't like. We got a lot of really constructive feedback, so that's great. We're taking our time a little bit, but it's going to be coming soon. The changes are going to be coming soon, so it should be a really, really good.
Win, Big
And that was
Mike.
an interesting pile of feedback to dive into.
Yeah.
It
I
was
missed
on
the best.
surface, it
I'm
was like,
very.
and then
Did
when
I?
we dug into
No.
it, it was like, well, I like 80% of it, but there's like 20% that is freaking me out a little bit. So we really wanted to dig into that and thoroughly understand
It's all
where you guys are
good.
coming from. So
Yeah,
I'll
and
check back later.
the more nuance we get in that type of feedback, the better it is for us because we can really act on specific things and not just go blanket. I don't like this or I like this, right? So
yeah.
that's always really good to have.
All right. I think that's it. We can dump into the notes of the
Look at
patch.
notes, right? All right. So
Here we
we
go.
have hero improvements as usual, right? We've been doing this for a while now, so that's pretty good.
I just want to see the slate. It was
Want to see the slate? Yeah, right. Okay. So we're gonna start with defensive stance abilities. So by that I mean abilities that you perform
again.
while you're holding down on the right stick on your controller, or holding down with your mouse if you want, or whatever you go there. So for Conqueror, Blackbriar, Valkyrie, Warlord, Kyoshin, and Nobushi,
Yeah,
doesn't really
in
have
case.
like she has that
Agree.
sort of input, but it's not really as defensive. But for the heroes that actually have that block there, those abilities no longer pause stamina regeneration when you hold them. So you regen your stamina while you're in that block stance. It no longer costs stamina when you block attacks. And your Spaniard is going to be mad at me. That's how he calculates how much, like, the hit reactions of attack.
Yeah.
That's how it used to be.
Well, he's going to have to find a new methodology.
No,
exactly, right?
Yeah, but this is only defensive stance.
So we removed the stamina cost to block attacks specifically.
Warden doesn't have a defensive
stance. We really
stance.
want to flow towards like not being stamina starved all the time, especially with those abilities. I know I've heard comments from people that go, "Well, I'm just going to stay in there all the time." That's not.
Those are good changes, man.
You're gonna get guard broken out of it. Like, it's not, broken or anything. So that's
have fun attempting to make that work.
Exactly. And then the last thing that very few people knew about was that whenever you used to block attacks in those stances, you got less revenge.
Warden does have a defensive stance.
So that might be part of why sometimes you're like, oh, why didn't I get revenge there? Well, it's because you were using that full block. But we've removed that aspect. So now you get the normal amount of revenge. Should help you survive better in group fights, be able to use those abilities quite a bit more. So that should be really useful.
Oh, nice. So I can now feed even more revenge.
Exactly. Right? That's how it works. And then for Nobushi specifically, so hidden stance no longer pauses stamina regeneration when you hold it. Again, she can go into her hidden stance, get her stamina back. She only dodges really when you start it up. So she can stay in that stance, but at least she's not going to be, like, again, stamina starved.
Yeah. Since you already
not
get
having
stamina
to
from
really have a look
C4,
at her stamina and go, oh, this is what I have to do. I have to be,
this is like,
careful.
Yeah, it's different.
Go into it more often. Hold it for longer, and get
these changes are good though.
Options she has out of there a little bit more often.
Awesome. One more reason for me to avoid Nobushi.
Yeah. We all love Nobushi. Next we have Berserker.
Oh.
So,
I mean, this is a short note.
It's a very short note, right?
But I'm seeing some words in bold.
Some words in bold, yes.
So I'm feeling like this isn't a simple change.
It's not a simple change, but it's
That's
a very significant
push
one.
Berserker
So Berserker can now cancel the recovery of every single attack with a dodge at 300 milliseconds. So before, Berserker could only really cancel the recovery of a bunch of attacks into a dodge, but only on miss. And so with this, it's every single attack, every single time.
He's going to be like a Rochi,
really
but with hyper armor
with
and more HP.
The hero is supposed to be a crazy attack machine that always attacks. Berserker has front dodge heavies, front dodge lights, side dodge lights, everything's enhanced, and it really fits the hero super well. Gives him a lot of movement, invulnerability rather, in group fights. A lot of you can do a lot of more stuff with that, right? You go attack somebody in a group fight, try to get peeled. Oh, and I'm going to dodge away. And we felt super confident giving this to Berserker right now because there's no bashes that are super quick that have like these really difficult moves to kind of
deal with. He's going to be a nightmare,
so we were
man.
Confident enough to give this to Berserker right now live instead of going to a testing ground with that because it works really well with the hero. It makes a lot of sense, and we're not anticipating a lot of difficult things.
Yeah,
he's going to be crazy fun to play.
Really, like flowy and fast, and then you'd hit this kind of chunky moment.
Yeah, you get into those heavy finishers, just boom, I'm stopping, and then I have to start again and start again and start again. So with this, like, you get a lot more mobility and a much better flow there.
Yeah. And now we know why you can't give a Viking 2 axes.
Exactly.
They'll go berserk.
Exactly. They literally go berserk. That's the problem there. All right. Next up, we have Kensei. So we've been doing a lot of changes to Kensei recently. And this is like one of the final ones we're going to be doing for now. But I think it's one that was super well requested. Basically, this kind of rounds out Kensei's offense in 1v1. So the chain light attacks now cause a medium hit reaction. They used to cause a light hit reaction. And we've also adjusted the timings from chain lights to finisher lights.
That's good.
So you can still dodge them, right? So you can't just go like light spam and your opponent can't dodge out of them or whatever. But this might not seem like much, but this means that Kensei can do the opener into pummel strike, into chained light, and then do that top heavy finisher that's unblockable, and it will no longer be interruptible at all by your opponent. So that's kind of like the final thing here, where if Kensei gets his pummel strike, which he does quite often, then going to that finisher is super rewarding.
Because I always interrupt
them
doing that.
Deal with that mix-up, and then that finisher has like a lot of soft feints to do a bunch of different things. So it's super effective. It works quite well, and it gives the hero a lot more pressure in 1v1 situations.
Yeah, it sounds like it should break him away from being so reliant on that top-heavy mix-up.
Yeah, right. Because before the problem was that because you could do it right, you had to always, oh, I'm going to do the side heavies because they have armor. You had to commit to more things. Whereas in 1v1 scenarios, it's not really optimal. It doesn't feel as good. So with this, at least, you can be sure you won't be interrupted by your opponent by a quick light, for example. That works. It's super, super strong. Gives him a lot more pressure, so that's good.
No, that sounds good. But yeah, so with the chain light attack.
Yeah, with the timing. So the timing makes sure that the light finishers can be dodged. So because we give it a medium hit reaction, you could do like a chain light into a finisher light, and you couldn't dodge the finisher light. So with the chain link timing extended a little bit, it means that you can dodge those finisher light. We know like a lot of people like. It's important to be able to dodge in between some of those lights to give people a bit more breathing room. So that's why we also adjusted that there to make sure that things would be okay and that you wouldn't feel the pressure. And it also incentivizes you to use that top heavy finisher, right? Because otherwise, if the light is undodgeable, then sometimes you go, why would I use that top heavy?
Yeah,
so,
just
ready for water
exactly.
buffs.
Right? You don't want people to complain about light spam anymore.
Praying for
light spam can stay dead.
Yeah,
shaman.
Exactly.
Shaman.
So
Shaman.
for Shaman, the
Shaman.
left and right stance, Raven's Claw and Raven's Bile. So that's a soft feint from heavy openers and chains after heavy finishers. So the sides used to be 466 and the top was 400.
That's pretty big, man.
Sides or 400.
That's pretty big change.
That gives Shaman more unreactable offense. We know from Peacekeeper, from Raider, from Aramusha, from Kensei, that those soft feints into really, really quick attacks work really well. In her case,
that's a big
it's
change,
a bleed
man.
that
Good
enables her to pounce and bite people and do like all sorts of cool things. Gives synergy with Nobushi, gives synergy with
that's going to help a lot
well.
against
so it's really interesting. We really want her to be
the
able
people
to, like,
that are
apply
so
that
good at
more
reacting.
often, more consistently. And making it 400 should be unreactable even for our more crazy reaction players that we have. So that's
exactly.
really, really strong here. Gives her a lot more pressure in those situations. It makes her quite a bit better.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds like she's going to have a lot better.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot against the reaction players.
Good.
Chad's going to hate me for that.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Black Prior. So we've also adjusted Black Prior's light finishers to now cause a medium hit reaction. It used to be a light reaction. We've also adjusted the light finisher recoveries, so you have the same frame advantage as you had before. So it means the recoveries are a little bit longer, but it also means that if a Black Prior does light to you and then he spams light, your light will beat their light. Right, so that's the idea here. We really wanted to keep that aspect really, really strongly. That's a very important aspect of what we did with the Core Combat update a few years ago, and it's very, very important for us to have that. Because that's now a medium hit reaction, Black Prior can now do light finisher to bulwark, into bulwark stance, into bulwark slash, without getting interrupted. Similarly to what we have with Kensei, right? The idea is we want Black Prior to be able to flow more into more offense.
And access that bulwark.
Can't wait to play Shaman
exactly,
and
right? And access that bulwark and be able to use the bulwark slashes a lot more effectively. Because part of the problem that Black Prior has is that he feels like a really 1-2 type of character all the time, right? You do shield bash and do light finisher, shield bash and do light finisher. And so having that flow coming afterwards brings a lot more variety, improves the overall flow of the character, and makes you want to use the rest of them a lot more to get into those situations.
Nice. So just kind of open them up.
Yeah, round them out a little bit, right? And also, we've also adjusted Tenebrous Thrust, and you can now cancel its recoveries with a bulwark stance, which you couldn't before. We were trying to stay away from that a little bit, but now we're trying to go into something a little bit different. Yeah, you want me to?
Oh no,
the mic. All right, I have to pick up a mic. So all right, so I'm gonna be on this mic. Yeah, so that's it for Black Prior here, right? So we're gonna have that aspect here. Let's get to the next one. So we have a couple of other changes to other heroes. So for Kyoshin, we have Hakaze and Mujuno Kaze, which now cost 6 stamina. I said that really fast in Japanese. So basically, those are the Kaze stance, light, and zone attack.
Okay.
So they now cost 6 stamina instead of 12. Works better. Gives Kyoshin much better stamina economy.
So much less stamina, like starved all the time.
Exactly, right? So that's what it goes in line with what I was saying earlier, where we want those heroes to have more stamina, less like constantly out of breath. You know, so that's a big thing.
Yeah, because Kyoshin feels like, okay, I did my thing. Now I gotta like wait a second.
Exactly.
Okay, now I did my thing.
Constantly.
Helm Cleaver is now enhanced. That's a nice little change for
completely
pressure.
You still have to watch your stamina, but it helps. every little bit helps. So every little bit helps. Warmonger. So for Warmonger, Beast of Prey, which is her side dodge heavies, they now have extended dodge properties. So what does that mean? It means that she has invulnerability frames for longer. It means she has tracking break, which is what we kind of call when whenever you dodge an attack, right? So the way it works is I throw an attack at you and you dodge. It kind of breaks the tracking I have towards you so that I'm going to miss. So that's the idea here. So that tracking break is longer, lets her dodge attacks more effectively. Beast of Prey is really good in group fights. Well, it was kind of okay in group fights. With this, it should be much better in group fights. Lets Warmonger reposition big, heavy unblockables at people, target swap them, do all sort of stuff, and be a lot safer while she does them.
Looking forward to that one in particular. Warmonger is one of my mains. So
yeah. Then we have Griffon. So for Griffon, Helm Cleaver is not enhanced. That's dodge forward light. So for some of these heroes, and some people have probably noticed, and you probably noticed as well. In the past few seasons, we've been doing
maybe they've got bigger plans for the Warden.
Changes to some heroes, right? And sometimes it's like, oh, it's a little thing.
That's how I'm looking at it.
It's a little thing. In the case of Griffon here, it's not the biggest buff we've ever done, but at the same time, it's one step forward, right? And so we want to make sure that sometimes we do like these step by step, so we can do like a little bit and then evaluate. Oh, okay, well in the future, this worked well. So what else can we do to improve the character? What else can we do to improve the character? And go like a little bit slower in there. We're doing a lot more frequent updates with this, so it works really, really well. And that should also help Griffon get into better offense regardless. So it's still a good tool, and it being enhanced makes it that at least you're not going to get interrupted and then guard broken externally by somebody else. So that works.
Yeah, because I know in the past sometimes we'll roll out a slate of changes, and we're like, oh, 80%
Havok
of those were good. But, like,
real.
These couple,
real, bro,
that's
real.
the focus.
Exactly. Right.
And so this allows us to just...
At least we've got this new hero now, though, that's going to be so fun to play.
Well, it looks like a bug fix, but it's also an improvement on the boot.
I'll just get the new hero to rep 70. Fuck it.
Hidden stance at 100 ms in the stance change. That used to be at 300 ms. So basically,
I'll play the new hero until they rework Warden.
It takes overall 300 milliseconds. But you can normally attack after 100. And so
Elite Raider, why?
Not do Viper's Retreat or Hidden Stance until the end of that 300. And so to have a lot more consistency with when she can attack, when she can go into a Hidden Stance, we really put it at 100 ms, like what she would have when she attacks. Really helps her, again, have more fluidity a little bit.
Maybe
here.
Chris, yeah.
She's going to feel better.
Yeah, she feels better, right? Because the thing is, sometimes even for Hidden Stance, like, I do it all the time, because I don't go and adjust my dead zones like crazy like some players do, which is a great thing to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you want to hit down and then, you were like a little bit too diagonal.
Yeah, the thing is, charge bashes just aren't really
like I'm
good anymore in the game's current state, you know?
Then, oops, I changed my stance. And
it's so easy to get interrupted trying to go into Warden's offense, man.
That's one of those buffs here that really, really helps that input come through here. And then finally, Valkyrie. So Valkyrie.
Yo, Nano, thank you so much for the 5.
No longer causes stamina.
Raider needs love.
I don't know if you've seen. I think you have.
Yeah.
Warden needs love first, though. Come on.
Right, and there's been a big tier list recently.
But thank you for the 5. I appreciate it.
And Valkyrie is S tier. And so
appreciate you so
love
much,
the
man.
fact that she's strong. It's amazing that we had a really good rework with her. Like, everybody's super proud of it. But at the same time, she did not need stamina damage on a unreactable bash that deals a good amount of damage. For the risk that you take when you go into it, it makes sense to have that higher damage, but she doesn't need to cause stamina damage on top of it. So we've removed that stamina damage entirely there. So the hero is still strong. I don't see her dropping, but at least this should lead to a lot less frustration when facing her, because she's not meant to be a stamina bully. She's not meant to drain your stamina, and if she's doing it all the time, eventually she wears.
What am I drinking? Diet Coke.
Get away from that.
Yeah, shield tag.
Because I'm on a caloric deficit right now, so
missing,
if I do have a can, which is very rare, it'll just be a diet. It'll be a 0 calorie.
Feel a little bit better when you're just
no sugar, or
getting kicked in the dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
No calorie, no sugar.
So
drink.
that's it for patch notes and hero improvements.
Awesome. So you guys, this is only a snippet of the patch notes. You can look for the full patch notes on February 2nd. They'll be up on the website. And I believe that's it for this segment. But we'll be right back with Nolan, Carl, and Luc St. Pierre for a special segment on For Honor's music and audio.
amazing.
Oh, yeah, just consistently one of the best parts.
I am super
Yeah.
psyched for that.
So stick around. We'll be right back after the switcheroo.
What do you guys think? So before you go, if you're gonna go, Larry, what do you think of the new hero? The balance changes, yeah. Is the Warriors Den overall a win? Is it a big dub, yeah? Or an L? I want to see W's or L's in the chat, okay? Start spamming them. W or L? Lots of wins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's lots of dubs, man. I love you guys, man. Yeah. That's pretty much exactly how I thought that it was gonna go. Lots of dubs in the chat. No change to dodge attacks yet? No, not yet, it seems. But yeah, if you are leaving now, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I always love hanging out with you guys. I always love hanging out with you guys when they do Warriors Den. Bye guys, bye bye. I'm not going yet. There's still some stream, but I'm saying goodbye to the people that are leaving now. You've got the juice that you came for. Cool. Am I still streaming after the den? No, because I need to go and get food when it's finished. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. Friday, Saturday. I'm going to stream Sunday night. I'm going to do a gameplay stream Sunday night. Okay? Sunday evening. Definitely will. I promise I will do a gameplay stream on Sunday. So, yeah. I'm busy tomorrow. I've got my kids tomorrow.
And we're back. We're live once again. Welcome.
I'm busy
back,
on Saturday,
Warriors. Thanks
so
for sticking around with us. I'll be honest. I am super excited for this segment here.
Gameplay stream on Sunday, guys.
We
Okay.
are about to talk about what goes into the music, the audio, and the voice acting in our game. Which is something like let's be honest. You know, when we
What do you think of the
play For Honor,
outfits?
it sounds amazing. Like,
The new hero
nobody can
outfits
really
are great.
argue that.
Love
From the
them.
music to the acting to the sound the swords make when they stab into people. It's so incredible.
What are your ideas for one?
So I'm very excited to be.
If I'm being
able
honest,
to
I
host
don't know,
this
man.
segment and
Like,
introduce
specifically,
two
I don't
amazing
know.
people who are with me on the couch today. One of which you may know, but one you're meeting for the first time. Carl, it's your first time here. Do you want
Maybe-
to say hi to everybody?
Hello.
Maybe change the
Warriors,
bash.
hello.
Maybe
Hello.
change the bash so that it's
Awesome. Carl is our
like
lead audio
maybe
designer
a
for
longer
Honor.
input
And,
to
we
go
are
straight
joined
into
by
the
Luke,
bash,
who is making
like
a triumphant
any other
return
that's got a
after
bash
nearly,
character, like, you know.
How many years? Like, it's been a couple years.
Having to dodge and then charge the bash is
The crew told me yesterday.
so much time to get interrupted. You
well,
know,
hi,
it
everybody.
needs to be a faster
Well,
bash.
Luke, welcome back.
Faster shoulder
Music
bash.
composer on For Honor. And Luke, can you
For a
tell
start.
everybody how long have you been music composer on For Honor?
But he just needs other tools as well.
It was called it was the big revamp.
Push encounters all directions. I mean,
it was season 9,
No.
2018.
that would be nice, and that would
so
help
yeah,
in
since
some
then
team
it's been,
fights as well.
I've been a happy guy working on this franchise really.
Well,
He just
I can
needs
tell you,
more
my ears
love.
have been
It needs more
happy
tools,
listening
more
to all
options.
the music. So yes, if any of you out there have
But
enjoyed,
I'm
the
not a
music,
balanced guy, so I don't
since
know. I
since
don't know
Marching
what they
Fire,
could do.
you got this guy to thank for it here.
I don't have anything
So
specific.
that's amazing. So again,
All I know is
welcome
that
back.
having to dash
So,
and then
yeah,
going to
I
a charge
think
bash
from here we're
is
gonna
just
kinda
taking
go
way
and-
too
and
long.
it'd be great to hear
In
about,
this game's
you know,
current
kinda
state,
what
where
you're
all the
doing
characters are so
for-
quick
yeah,
now.
like what it is that you do, how you bring the music here. So
Yeah, well, a lot of stuff, yes, but I'm on the project since more or less 1 year.
Mhm.
So I'm supervising the sound team to make sure that we
You know what I
deliver
mean?
amazing assets and quality and time, and make sure it's following very well the vision of the project season after season. So I'm collaborate with other director, narrative one,
Mhm.
and all other team to make sure it happened well.
What are the buffs for
sure,
Shaman? You can go into the soft feint, bleed quicker now.
As the sound studio
So
for the
it's
voice actor,
more
the
unreactable.
actor, and also composer as Luc for the project. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's for sure it's a team working. So we work with computer, but we work also a lot with the people on the project. We have a lot of collaboration to deliver together to make sure that the vision is really clear years after years, season after season in all the content. So we need to understand where we come from and where we are going to make sure that the sound is evolving really well season after season.
Yeah, Warden just feels slow and
so it's like
sluggish now,
working with
so
artist collaborator. Yeah.
he's just outdated
And
in
how
where the
about-
game is
but
right
you-
now, you know?
Yeah, well, since you talk about collaboration,
And when you play me
after
4v4s,
they've
you're
done all their
you're a detriment
work
to your
of,
team. You really are.
Defining
I mean,
the
sure, you can go to
character
the side and
the mood of the
1v1,
season.
and he's not bad there,
my
but
task is to interpret that
what do you do in a team
correctly.
fight with Warden,
Sometime, you know,
other than
I take weird
fucking just
direction
zone?
I am being,
And feed
hardcore,
revenge.
but,
If you do
it's
show the bashes or
you know,
whatever.
they do a nice
It's
job
such
of,
detriment to the team
you know,
in
defining,
fours.
the perimeter that I'm going to have to work with. The character, the sometime and most of the time geographical
All you do is zone,
space or
peel,
the place where
that's
we
it,
are,
it's boring.
era. So it's up to me to take it all and to
So
define,
many.
the music to tell.
Yeah, but even the
story
unblockable as well
in
is
4
just not
minutes.
even
I have
worth
to
it,
know
really.
that
Four minutes,
musically
yeah.
to tell that story.
Wow.
Basically, I mean, it's a big
Compared to
round,
other
it's a quick
characters,
roundup, but most
This,
basically,
you know,
For sure. Well, again, really cool. And again, what you can do in 4 minutes of music is still like absolutely incredible. So very cool. So I mean, as we're
My
we're
point
talking
is that
about,
you wouldn't
kind of
choose
what
him
goes into there. I mean, Carl, do you want to talk a
over,
bit more about
like,
how,
most
how
of the
do we
roster,
get into
pretty
the
much,
season? Like as far as
in
the
fours.
music, the production, the audio, like how does that all come to play?
Yeah. For sure, each season it's a
Did they show the new
collaboration
hero?
with
Yes,
everyone
Will.
on the
Yeah, they
project.
did.
So foreigner teams.
You can
external
either
partner,
rewind the
as
stream
Luc
or my
music
video
stars
will
too
be,
also.
or you can watch
But
the
first
video
we
in
need
like
to
10
really
minutes
clarify the
when
vision.
it's posted.
Exactly. So the keywords of the season, what exactly lead the season, what is the pillar of the season. An example, this season, the AFEERA one. So we need to clarify an example in the vision. So at the beginning,
What do you
we
think of the new
talk
hero?
about
I
the
think
Celestial
she looks like the most fun
Animati,
hero
the
that we've had for a
astrology,
very
all
long
this
time.
aspect of the season, the stars, the beautiful
And she seems
sky
balanced.
also.
She doesn't seem
So
broken or
when
anything.
we start to talk about
The
that,
damage is fine.
really quickly we say, oh, why not go with
And she's got
minimalist
so many
music,
tools, so
really
many
strong
options.
ostinato and leitmotif
She's got
that could
like
be
some
really
cool,
well
unique
reflect
things.
the mood of the season.
Great, amazing
So
chase.
At this point, we clarify that.
She looked
and then
so
we
fun
talk
to
a
play.
lot with Luc.
Especially in duels and
what it means
4v4s.
for you that and musically in the mood of Foreigner.
It's the most
how we could
excited
build
I've
it.
been for a hero
And
for a very
so
long
a
time.
lot of discussion, version, he did like a lot of
Can't
back
take
and
Kenzo's
forth
chat.
about
Too many
that.
casuals crying.
So at some
Why?
point,
What are they crying
we
about?
was really happy and say, okay, now it's cool. We're happy
What-
with
what-
that. So
what are they crying
really
about?
Just re-record some
Exactly.
instrument to make sure it's as good
You
as
had
we
fun
want.
being Shinobi
And
not
if
long
yes,
ago.
we do,
Yeah,
and then
Shinobi's
fix it and put it in the game.
fun to play, but he's also not fun to play against.
That's really cool to think like to kind of hear like all the thoughts.
Even
that
the
goes
even the
into,
pro guys don't
you know,
like
consideration.
Shinobi
You take the thought
because
that
he's
goes
just
into
not
love
fun
the
to
idea
play
of
against, and
mathematics, of the approach of
he just breaks the
like,
rules of the
like,
game.
experience. Very
He's
cool,
double
very cool.
dodge and stuff
Again,
as well. It's like
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying the segment already. So it's very cool. So
Shaolin's
that's
fun
awesome.
though.
So
Shaolin
that's
is an
good about the process
amazing
behind it,
character.
and for the vision
Fun
that,
and really good. Like
and you know, again, I think when we talk about the music of the season,
that's why I'm playing a lot of
so
Shaolin
for
lately. I'm
huge
playing a
fans,
lot of
I know
Shaolin and I'm playing a
people
lot of
out there are
Kyoshin
big
because
fans
for
of
me
the
they're
music
both
and
fun
what goes into
characters
that.
in team fights.
Do you want to talk a bit more about that, and maybe you know what's gone into?
I do like Shinobi, yeah, I
could
do.
react to what
But
Cal was talking about.
he needs
the last
some
season,
changes because
the
he's
one we're in right now.
too annoying
Sphere
to
and
fight
the
against.
celestial and the mathematical and scientific aspect of it. If you try to bring that into music,
The thing is,
there
I'm
are
talking about
things
duels
we
though,
tried, we're
audio
not sure that
like
this is going
in
to work,
duels, I have no issue fighting him.
the string ostinato,
But I'm talking about in
mechanical
4v4s, like and the pros and stuff as well. They don't like him in 4v4s team fights.
And melodically,
But in duels,
making
at my
use of
level,
successive fourths,
I don't mind fighting him. That's what I
for
mean.
those who are
That's what I'm
familiar
saying.
With some musical term, but it's pretty basic. But
Don't forget,
yeah,
I'm just
so
a duels
hopefully,
guy.
I mean,
I don't play
theories
much 4v4s.
that I used in the music brought the people to think that this is like some kind of a mathematical and scientific aspect of the game. As for the sphere and the immensity and beauty of everything, I had the beautiful voice of Habib Ozaini, the singer.
You seem bothered
that
by a
we
few
can
comments?
hear.
No, not at
And,
all. Not
fun
bothered at all.
fact
I'm just
about
answering questions. That's all.
Me using his voice was that I was given.
I'm just
his
answering
name
questions,
and
bro.
I
I'm fine.
watched on YouTube the guy sing, and I was blown away completely.
Yeah.
Do you think Verona will have a side viewer at one
I
point?
had goosebumps, and I said,
I don't see why
really
not,
want this
because
guy. And to get the team,
You know,
to get
now that they've got the Outlander
glimpse of
faction,
what
they
I
can
was
do
going to
whatever they
work
want,
with.
pretty much. They can
I
explore all these
the
different,
YouTube excerpt. And
you know, they
and
can
I-
explore all these
and I
different
wrote,
cultures
the
and
score around it.
get these unique characters
I usually would have had
without having to worry about
redo it.
whether they
I
fit
said,
in
we like
knights,
it, so why
Vikings, or
we do it
samurais.
if we like it already?
They can do what they want now with the
So what I
Outlanders
did, I
faction.
kept
So
it,
yeah,
did the orchestration, and then I wrote the
I bought
second part
Shaolin
of the
because of
tune,
your
and I
red
sent it to
Shaolin.
Habib,
Yeah,
and I said,
sweet man.
now I wrote
Shaolin's one of the
around
best
your
characters,
voice, now you're
most
gonna
fun
sing on
characters
top of
to
my
play in the game
music.
for me.
And so this is how it was basically.
Stop the
basically
Raider
for
hate.
the season, the fourth,
Guys, why is it again? Why is it about Raider you don't like?
That's super cool.
If you guys are struggling against Raider, literally just keep your guard at the top, right?
I would love a glimpse.
If you're struggling with the storming attack,
It was.
I mean, this whole
Like, keep your guard at the top at all times when you're fighting a Raider, and try to react to the side heavies rather than keeping your guard to the side and trying to react to the storming attack. If you're struggling against Raider, just try that. Try to do that. Keep your guard at the top and try to react to the heavies at the side, whether they're committing or not.
I'll accept both of them.
Not the other way around. Okay, so just try that and see if you can deal with Raiders a little bit easier.
And for each season, I rely on these very good performers. So for the Demon Dagger, I had Maya Kuroki, who was doing the demon voice. So I mean, whenever you put a microphone in front of her voice, you're going to be scared. I mean, she is an instrument in itself. And I think people would like to know that, or you thought it was a funny fact that she was also the voice of Hitoki.
The try is the most important. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not easy.
It's revealed now, so
no, it's a great fight because again, people kind of.
I mean, it's not easy, sure, but
thought, you know, they remember all the way back.
It
to
might
the
help
Kiri
a little bit.
trailer and kind of like the raspy, like you know, ethereal voice of the Hitokiri. And I know I saw people discussing about the Yogomo when it was released. They're like, wow, they sound like maybe they could be sisters.
what sort of hero would you like to see in the future,
turns out there's a reason
based
for
on
that.
weapon and style?
Yeah. So anyway,
that's a good question.
Was also very helpful in for me to give the the sound of the season. Like the rest is almost accessory. So good she is. And if we keep going down,
that's a tough question. I'm not sure.
Season 2 of year 6.
If you would have asked me this like over a year ago, I would have said like, like an Egyptian or something. But they've already done that now, and
so I was blessed.
Now they've done the
Arabic
hero.
Tigran Alexanian. I like to say the name because this
not
is
sure what else they could do.
Moment. So it's their moment right now. So Tigran, I mean,
a Greek hero, Greek, that's cool. Maybe like
and he took
I'd say like a Spartan, but
and
would
like
they
many
do a
other people
Spartan?
do, I suppose,
because we've got Centurion, we've got Gladiator.
I mean, he had many
Would people welcome a Spartan hero?
Because
Because personally, I would love a Spartan hero. Because I love the film like 300, and I love the whole
sounds a little like maybe
idea of the
brain
Spartans
surgery,
and
at least,
stuff.
you know,
Well,
but,
so
maybe.
there's writing, there's montage, there's like
Aztec.
sitting and
Interesting.
listening and good, not good. It's all decision making at some point. And to finish season
Oni
21,
from Dead by Daylight. We've already got
I
Shugoki.
have a soft spot for season 21 because I have a very soft spot for Coral Egan voice. Coral is Irish.
Shinobi too.
If I'm
Okay,
wrong,
no.
please let me know.
Mongolian hero. That's another good one. Yeah.
To being corrected,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, Spartan with a
and we
spear and
wanted
shield.
some
Exactly.
magical,
Exactly. Yeah.
mystical thing with the
Yeah, Mongolian's good idea.
So yeah,
Greek,
Gaelic
Aztec.
voice, these kind of territories, elfic,
Native American.
So
Yeah, like an Indian as well, like an Indian kind of. They can do anything. Bruce Lee. Funny you say Bruce Lee. I was thinking maybe like some kind of full-on melee hero would be cool. You know, like on Dark Souls or Elden Ring, where they've got like the the spike, the spike fists. You know, the balls with the spikes. Like that'd be fucking sick as fuck, man. Just a full-on melee build.
It's a quick roundup, you know.
Cool.
It's a bit anecdotic, but
Samoan warrior, yeah, that'd be cool.
Pretty much how
African hero, yeah, for sure.
Sounds really cool, and I don't know because I was so
Brass
focused on you. I
knuckles,
don't know
yeah.
if we played.
Yeah,
we had,
Cestus, exactly.
Max. You played already? I'm sorry, I was too focused on you. You even got to see some of the studio going by. I missed it, but
But how would they parry? Maybe with like
but yeah,
the
you know, it's just it's
with, like,
wonderful to see
armor on the wrists or some shit. I don't know, man.
So,
I'm not,
so it's just, it's really
I'm not a
simple
hero
to see, like,
designer.
all
I'm
the
not a
work
game
that goes
designer,
into
so I
that
don't know.
and really just all the, you know, I think sometimes, you know, maybe we take a bit for granted, you know, just when we boot up the game and we start to hear the musics of the new seasons.
But they've already announced that they're doing 2 more heroes in year 7,
into
so
that just from the conception
we
phase
at least know that we're
It's always a bit of
definitely
a
getting
stress
some more
to-
heroes.
It's not a big stress, but I mean, I hope every season, you know, I will be at the height of it that is expected from the team and from the people who play. And I've shown
A gun hero. We've already got pirate.
To work on that all the time, but you know, there's always a bit of a stress. Or is it gonna be good this year?
Parry the same way as Shaolin. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Again, I think
exactly.
I know a lot of people liked it out there. And again, if you were one of those who really enjoyed all the music that was composed for year 6, special treat for you. On February 3rd, you're actually going to be able to
Dual wield
download
like a
the
cowboy.
OST, or, I guess, the
Somalia
game,
pirate.
soundtrack.
Yeah, there's so many things
There's
they
a
could
link
do.
there.
So
You'll
many
see it in the
things.
chat if you want
What's
to
this?
go. But it's free. You can just go and follow the link.
Oh, the soundtracks.
And
Sick,
you'll
man.
be able to download that. So it'll be released on February 3rd. So yeah, you can just listen along to all the amazing work that went into that. So thank you so much.
I know you read
for
my comment. Do you know where Shigoki went?
Yes.
Huh?
But to now kind of switch gears a little bit now.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
What
Okay.
comment?
Oh, okay. So now we're gonna roll the video. So, okay. See, I misunderstood. So
I don't know what you mean.
Sorry.
Havok is handsome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
But this is the video I was talking about. I thought I missed it, but yeah, this is. Luke, do you want to maybe tell people a bit what they're seeing here?
Am I live right now?
Yeah, you're.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, this
I'm
is
alive
also
right now, he
interesting
said.
to see Nashville with the
Bless
recorded,
him.
we do strings apart from the brass because the brass are so loud. Then I cannot mix the strings anymore after. But yeah, and it gives me some liberty, you know, to maybe sometime copy sections. Yeah, even with the orchestra.
Gotta love the audio though. You
there's a
can't,
bit of
you
a
know,
montage.
it's such a big part of games
And,
like
what
this.
you've
For
seen
Honor,
just
Dark
a bit
Souls,
earlier, so this is my
Dark Souls
message video,
series.
sorry. But you know, you're in the belly of the.
See you later, Alec.
Basically. So yeah, I mean, we do. I have to do mock-ups, and so the team can have.
Tyranny, the best
idea
soundtrack.
of how
Which season was your best soundtrack, guys?
and the
Personally, I liked.
the new,
I think it was Age of.
you know,
Was it
sound
Age of
library
Wolves?
that are available
Can't remember.
for us composers.
It was a while ago, though.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So the orchestra is a very nice bonus, and
Season 1.
thanks to Ubisoft.
You can't beat the old OG main menu theme, though, can you?
Yeah.
You just can't. Cannot beat that.
But yeah, all the sound bank allows me to do it.
Age of Wolves, yeah, exactly. I think that was my favorite.
Mix it all up together.
All right. Super cool. All right. Well, I'm so glad we got to share that video again because it was great. So thanks.
Doom
thanks.
Eternal
Appreciate that behind the scenes there. Okay.
True, I agree.
So yeah, but so where I was going prior to that though,
I am a fan of the Doom
talk to
Doom
Carl a bit
music
more
for
about
sure.
The AFEERA now. So you know we've introduced the AFEERA. This is what this whole Warriors Den is about. Is you know you saw the character, the reveal trailer. You learned about the narrative, saw the armor sets. We talked about the gameplay and the animation. But there's
Did they
also
already
a lot
show the
of,
new hero? Yes.
you know work that goes.
Yeah, you
into
can either
the audio,
rewind
what the
or you
character sounds
can
like, the voice
check
acting,
out the
all of
video,
that. So Carl, do you want to talk
which
a bit about
is
what goes into
just been
you know,
posted
bringing
right
the
now.
voice of the AFEERA
Boom,
to
there we
life
go,
for a game?
published.
Yes,
Public. There we
for
go.
sure, For Honor is a fighting game, so it's really important for us to put a lot of energy.
You can go. You can go watch the video if you wanna. If you don't wanna rewind.
Yeah, I don't mean barks as a dog bark.
I've literally just
Mostly,
posted the video, so if you go on your
onomatopoeia,
subscription feed, you'll see the video that I just posted.
Yes, sir.
You can go and look at the moveset
So
on that.
these honor for us are really
you
important
want.
because it's a fight game and we want to understand exactly what we do, what we does, and what enemy does.
In fact, you can all go and drop a like right now if you don't mind. Yeah, cheers. Nice
so that is the first challenge we have to make sure it's really clear, really efficient.
Go on, go on, peeps.
We need
Let's
to find a good language for
get your phone out.
each character, new character we bring in the games.
Or whatever.
Because it's
drop the like on the video.
All
Thank you.
the mood from him. It creates authenticity to the character. So we work really hard to find the best actor in the world that could speak
there you go. I've just posted
language to make it
just posted
as
it
amazing
now.
it should
you
be.
Can't see.
So that is another challenge. An example, AFEERA is Arabic, but not modern one. It's classic. Unique in the games. So this specific fight movement we want to cover with a bit more lores in that. So we asked the scriptwriter to write some lines we spoken during the fight just to make it more realistic and
Warden needs an assault rifle.
Should have. So that is another part of the challenge we have. Yeah, also in the AFEERA trailer, if I'm right, we have AFEERA lines that come from a specific fight movement. So I don't know if you will find it next time you check the trailer, but pay this attention. So again, in the trailer, not in the trailer, but in what we need to do for the...
I'm going to check the likes now.
Because when we record it,
I'll be disappointed if they're not.
Which movement he does. But we don't know exactly in 1 year, whatever the number of season, what will be the new content, new execution we need to cover with that. So, in fact, we absolutely need to record a bunch of usable.
But yeah, the new hero looks so fun. Lots of tools, lots of options.
So with specific intent.
I love the fact that different directional heavies have different properties. So you know, if you heavy from the right, it's unblockable. If you're heavy from the top, it's undodgeable. And if you're heavy from the left, it staggers the player. And if there's a wall, it'll wall splat, and then you get another heavy. So I love that. It's so good.
An example,
really unique.
Laugh in the game. The laugh should be similar in attention, projection.
She's got so much fucking tools. Crushing counters from all directions. Crushing counters on the chain lights as well. So it's like
similar, but
so it's like if you're fighting against two people, and you like light attack the guy in front of you, the other guy comes in to try and interrupt you, and then you switch and light attack from the side where the attack's coming in. You'll crush and counter. So good, man.
It really helps bring the heroes to life. So that's amazing.
Yeah,
very cool. Well, thank you so much for walking us through all that. And
what are you guys asking?
Luke,
When's what coming out?
All, the
new hero, 2nd of Feb.
Quick,
so literally next Thursday.
Gone deeper in sometime, but
it's a week from today.
That goes into that. It's really
if that's what you're asking.
So
thank you very much.
2nd of February.
Thank you both for coming and for being here, and we'll have to have you back sometime in the future as we.
Is that for all directions?
And stuff to talk about in the future at a later time. At a later time.
The deflect with a shield, yeah.
So that's about it for this segment. So we stick around though, because we're going to come back. We're going to wrap up a bit. Going to show you a bit of the fun content of the week and things coming out.
All directions.
Very soon. So we'll see you very soon. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks.
Right. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. And if you dropped a like on the new video, yeah, I appreciate it so much. If you dropped a like on the new video, guys, yeah, I appreciate it if you do. You are the MVPs. So that's me. Thanks once again for hanging out. I love doing this. I love doing this and hanging out with you guys and chatting to you guys. So I'm gonna do a gameplay stream on Sunday night. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are. See you later. Take care. Bye bye. You guys thought I ended, didn't you? I am really no though. Got you again.